don't know if that's a thing, but if if that exists, that's probably exactly what it would be for. Okay, cool. Okay, guys, I think we can get started. Right, just a recap on what happened last time. Right. So this is for mostly for you, Deepika, and for people who forgot what happened.
Mhm.
Uh, Nymeria, who is Kath,
Mhm.
was taking a walk along the woods, and
Mhm.
she was being shadowed by this dangerous, weird, demonish looking guy. That is Vivek. Okay.
Mhm.
Uh, and Vivek, I think he managed to pickpocket something out of a pocket as well. That's one thing.
Mhm.
They stumble across Caladan, who is Rohan, face first in mud. He's super
Mhm.
drunk, trashed, probably high, and he immediately gets up and starts hitting on Nymeria. Okay. The- That's actually what happened. Uh, and as they are just chatting about, Alaric, who is Chetan, comes like stomping in his chain armor, like a doofus, with a basket of weird looking flowers in his hand. And then, as the party is just getting acquainted, they hear this loud scream, and they run towards the sound, and they notice it's this old guy who is bending over a very what do you call it? A mangled corpse of a dog. Okay, and he's like wailing, right? So the party like asking like, what the fuck is happening? What happened, right? So he starts talking about his dog Elise, and that he was a merchant traveling across this foresty road when they were attacked by what do you call it, a group of goblins of sorts. Okay, so they've stolen all the wine and ale and all the cool stuff that this guy was taking. The party offered to bury the dog and do its last rites. Vivek here did a wonderful eulogy of sorts. So that happened. And then there was one goblin who was hurt a bit, who was hiding behind a rock, and stupid enough to attack the party, although he was like outnumbered and shit. They killed him off, and they got a small, a crumpled piece of paper in its hand, in its corpse, that said something along the lines of, from some guy called Yimik, who says, just camp over there in the forest roads and watch out for merchants. Whatever you get, please bring it back to the Elderwood Caves. So it's a cave system somewhere nearby, and the old man's name is Stan Mayer, by the way. The party offers to help the guy recover his lost stuff, and they head towards the caves. As they head towards the caves, Kath tries to be very sneaky, but fumbles. She fumbles horribly, and the goblins come to know that she's there. However, they manage to kind of kill two goblins at the entrance of the cave without alerting the people inside. Sorry, the goblins inside. Okay. Uh, Bart, however, is hurt. He's gotten, I think, a proper. How? What's your hit points, Bart? Something seven,
Four or
Glenn.
five.
Yeah.
Four.
Yeah.
Four, four.
Okay. Yeah. Bart got kind of hurt. So yeah, they are the entrance of the cave, and now what I'll do is I'll just show you guys where they are right now. So right now you should be able to see on your map, like, uh, do you guys see the
Yeah,
cave
I can
system?
see.
Yeah, this should pop up on your Roll20 screen right now, Deepika.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah, so that's yeah,
uh, can I interrupt for 1 second?
yeah,
Your
absolutely.
layout is fucked because people have turned off their cameras. Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, they've turned
No,
off
I
the
think
cameras.
no,
Yeah.
not turned off. I think
Yeah, sorry, I
time
turned the
I
camera off because it's the voice was breaking and everything. So I turned it off to save
Okay.
bandwidth.
lies. I saw you eating something, Marin.
I was eating it unabashedly before I turned it off.
But I also think that it might be the case because, if you're speaking, the camera prioritizes, so the arrangement changes, the order of
Oh
camera.
fuck. Okay.
That can be a thing. You might have to
We'll
figure it
figure
out.
it out later, I guess. Anyway, we are
Yeah.
not going to be like looking at the screen right now. We are going to be looking at our Roll20 screens and then listening to my voice properly. That's pretty much what we'll be doing,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So that's the background. What's happened right now? Okay, let's get started then. Right? Cool. Mm, okay. So The party is right now in front of the cave. Let me kind of just preface. Guys, there are two goblins dead right there at your feet. Bart is hurt. Uh, there's some empty bottles of ale, which the remnant tiny drops of alcohol. Caladan just gobbled it up like a freaking weirdo. But yeah, that's where we are at right now. So, how do you guys want to proceed at this point? Okay, so the cave is calling out for you. It's very dimly lit. You can't see much inside except for the folks who have dark sight. You guys realize that the stream that you actually were following upwards into the caves, it's actually flowing from within, right? So it's around, I would say, half a feet in height. So it's very, very shallow. You can walk through the stream, and you hear like the dripping echoes of drops of water from the cave walls, and the cave walls are slightly moist as well. So that's where you are right now. What do you guys want to do?
Is there anyone guarding the caves?
From your knowledge, from what you can see, there's no one as far as your eyes can see. You don't see anyone particularly, but what you do see, Nymeria, is that the cave entrance stretches northwards and it seems to take a turn towards the right. Uh, but maybe if you got a bit closer, you might have a more clearer look as to what entrance is and how the cave is structured out. But from at the like you guys are at the entrance right now, right? So at this point, you don't see much. Yeah, you don't see anyone.
I just got to
How
put
high?
it out there. Does anyone have a health potion?
Do you have a health potion?
I don't think so. I have Nymeria's component pack as well as my component pack, but and the Dungeoneer's pack. But I don't, will rations restore my health?
No.
Rations, no, they don't help towards your health.
What, you need a short rest or something, right? Or a long rest?
Yeah, a short rest restores your HP, but doesn't, I think, restore your spell blocks or whatever. A long rest
Ah.
is you spend an entire day, so there might be repercussions. By the way, if you guys really want to choose to snore right in front of an enemy goblin camp, that's a lot to think about. Like, do you really want to sleep at the entrance of your enemy's house?
When you put it like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey, sorry,
Nymeria, why don't you take the lead since you have dark vision? I also have dark vision, but I can't really I can't really afford to be in the front of the party right now. You and Alaric can go ahead while Caladan the Piglet and I follow you guys.
Yeah, I guess we could stealthily walk towards the cave.
do any of you have any spells that can cause an object to glow or illuminate?
I have a torch.
Okay, fine. No, just wondering whether it makes sense for me to scout ahead. But I don't have
I'm
dark vision.
walking in
so-
with a torch, so
Yeah, no, that's a target.
Would
You
it
can
be
do that.
wiser if I carry the torch?
I can give you one of my torches. I have 10.
No, actually, since you have dark vision, or both two of you have dark vision, maybe you lead and we'll follow.
But
With the torch.
I'm half dead.
As you guys
Ah,
keep arguing about the torch, you hear a loud growl from inside. Something animalistic.
Would it be wiser to draw him out of the cave?
We don't know how many its there are inside.
True.
Can we create a distraction and bring him somewhere else while we hide?
That will be good. What we can do is we can keep most of the party on the other side of the river and make one person create the noise to draw them out and ask that person to quickly cross the river just to see what are we trying to face, right?
We can, or we can tie a bit of rope around Caladan's waist, have him venture inside. If he tugs on the rope, we all yank him out, so that it'll be faster than him running
Do
out.
we have a rope?
I have a rope. It's part of my Dungeoneer's pack. I have 50 feet of hempen rope.
Right.
Okay, fine. Let's TCS in the fucking minute of this shit. I'll go.
Okay, so I take the rope and I tie it around Caladan's waist and I give him a little pat on the rump to send him inside.
Can you not pat my rump, please? Thank you. Okay, so I'll move in.
Okay. All right. So Caladan, you can move your character, bro. Yeah.
This is the cave, no? Isn't here?
No,
No,
it's
it's
not.
towards. Okay, hold on. I'll just make it a little bit easier for you guys. So this much you see right now. You should be able to see
Okay.
the entrance of the cave now,
Yeah.
right? So Caladan, you would be at the entrance of the cave.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So you can choose to move forward how many steps ever you want and look around. Okay. So
Let's
you
do that.
actually reach the what do you call it, the east entrance of the cave, and immediately you notice the feeling of something watching you in the dark. Right. There is an instant deathly stench of decay that hits your nostrils. Right. When you enter the cave, you also notice that the cave system is supremely wet. It's rough and uneven, and it's glistening with moisture. There seems to be some sort of bioluminescent fungi hanging on to certain regions of the cave, which gives this weird bluish glow, and that's the only source of light. By the way, Caladan, are you holding your torch? Like, what's the deal with the light?
No, I'm not taking a torch, and I don't want to be a
Okay.
target.
Okay.
So
Do
I'm
you have
stealthily.
perfect? Perfect. You're stealth. You're in
Yeah.
stealth, right? So,
Yeah.
okay, perfect. Do you have dark vision, by the way?
Oh, I do. Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay. So you notice that to your right that there are three like wolves. Okay. I'm just dropping them in here. You should be able to see them appear.
Yep.
Right? Three wolves looking ferocious, looking ragged. They seem to have been through some shit. There is like blood that's just dripping from their jaws, and their fur is just covered in some brown red stuff that you can't understand what it's from. Here's the interesting part, they are growling at you. It's dark, their eyes are glowing, but they seem to be tied at their neck with rusty chains. And they are tied to this stalagmite of sorts. You know, these caves have like
Yep.
stalactites and stalagmites. So it's tied to this stalagmite at the bottom, and they both are the wolves are looking at you like with full eye contact, and they are growling. One dog attempts to lunge at you, but the chain holds it back. They all are circling around, just trying to kind of assess you. Uh, Also, one thing that you notice is that they are actually at their foot, the ground is littered with like bits and pieces of flesh, gnawed bone. It's just bodies, 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 right? Uh, to the eastmost side of this little like weird chamber,
Hmm.
there is also rubble that seems to go upwards. It seems like someone has like what do you call it? Dropped a lot of rocks to try to block some sort of an entrance of sorts. Yeah. So this is where we are at. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to ignore the wolves and see if there's anything up ahead because it looks like this area is caved in.
hmm
I'm going to see if there's anything else. So I'm going to go ahead and hope that they don't get too loud.
As you move forward, one wolf that was looking at you growls and lets out a loud woof. From
Shit.
the east entrance, or from the west entrance of the cave, you hear a very gruff noise of someone saying, "Didn't I just feed you guys? What the fuck is happening? Do you need more bodies right now? Do you really want me to come down there?" And you see to your west, there seems to be this really like tiny ravine of sorts, and you see a goblin that doesn't see you yet, but he's just waiting there, and he could see you if you continue to stay there. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to move back and tell the party what I found.
Okay. Do you continue in stealth, or like how do you want to do it?
Continue stealth.
Okay, do a stealth check, please.
Yeah. It's like opening my sheet. Got 12.
Okay, fine. Okay. The wolves, although they make eye contact and they do see you, they don't seem to react as much. Yeah, fine. Cool.
So I come back and communicate to the party the fact that there are wolves clearly being kept as pets by this goblin, and the fact that they're noisy, and he's likely to come down if they make more noise. I think we need to take out the wolves quickly and maybe wait there for the goblin to come see what's happening, and then we can ambush him. But we need to take care of the wolves fast. Otherwise, we'll be fighting on two sides.
Does anybody have an animal handling skill or proficiency in talking to animals?
Nope.
No, I don't think I have it.
I have. I checked a +2, whereas the rest of you guys have +1. So we can try and sort of get the wolves on our side. Will it be possible to befriend the wolves and set them against their masters? Because obviously they are
You can try.
grouping
You can
in
try.
underfoot. Okay. Can someone else come with me to cover me in case the goblin comes?
No.
Yeah, I
Hard pass.
See, so much for hitting on our Caladan.
Can I join?
No, I'm just getting into the competition. If you die, like the ratio is even better.
Uh,
Okay, so I will venture into I will sneak into the cave with Nymeria to try and tame the wolves.
right. So how do
Nymeria,
you guys-
don't go. He's gonna get you killed.
I think I can handle myself.
Ooh.
So
All right. Okay, you guys move forward. How do you guys want to approach? Like just walking hand in hand, trotting around, skipping, or you guys are actually approaching in stealth?
with stealth.
Healthy.
Okay. Okay. So, but by the way, you are kind of bleeding into your clothes. Okay. The wolves smell the scent of blood in the air, and one just gnarls at you. It's not like howling or barking or whatever, but it gnarls at you. It makes eye contact with you. The other two wolves kind of look at Nymeria as well, while this flesh
would like
seems
to-
yummy, probably. Yeah.
I would like to follow just to back up the team.
Okay.
So I would like to move here.
All right.
How do I move myself? I don't think I can.
You can.
You can just drag and
Oh yeah, I was selecting the hand tool. Yeah.
A hand is to move the map. The cursor is to move yourself.
Yeah. So I've moved myself here.
all right.
Okay, so I keep a respectful distance from the wolves,
Mm-hmm.
and then I sort of get down on one knee, and then I make reassuring noises to the wolves, trying to.
You have to make that reassuring noise right now.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a whistle.
Wow, that's a whistle, you idiot.
Low whistle.
Okay. So roll an animal handling check for me, but
Animal's gonna handle him very soon.
I'm out of reach.
sorry.
I'm out of reach of the wolves, so
Merin, how is your internet this bad? It's literally just voice.
Oh wow. Okay, that's like
okay.
eight.
Wow.
Oh my god. Okay.
You can choose
Uh,
8 or not
No, but
21.
he's rolling with advantage, no? Does he have advantage?
No, he it's rolling advantage for him, but he
No,
chooses
it's
the
the one
first
on the
number.
left.
Okay, either way, this is wonderful rolls. By the way, for your context, Deepika, like whenever
Yeah.
people do like stealth checks or checks like trying to do animal handling or whatever, they are supposed to roll a dice, and there'll be a number that the dice gives, and I'll have a number in my head like which allows like is this gonna succeed or fail, right? So 20 is the highest possible number, and
Okay.
Bart here has rolled a 21, which is crazy. Uh, so immediately hearing the low whistle, the three wolves put their rumps down on the rough, ground, the bloody ground. They look up to you, and they seem subdued. They calm down. The gruff is gone, and they are neutral. The chains are loose. It's not tight. They're not trying to tug at you. Yeah, all three of them. Pretty good.
Okay. So then I take 1 day, a half day's worth of rations, and then I scatter it across in front of them. I throw it to them so that they
Hmm.
can eat it.
They look at the rations that you've thrown, and then they look at the dead bodies and bloody meat that they've
Exactly.
just dined on, and they just do a rough woof at it. Like, you should do better.
I was afraid of that. Uh,
Idiot.
do you guys want to lure the goblin here and then set the wolves on them?
The goblin's been feeding them for a while. I don't know if they'll attack. How about, since you've managed to handle them somehow, how about we just go past?
Wait, how sure
Yeah,
are we that the master is a goblin?
I heard.
You know.
I communicate the fact that I've heard the goblin saying this.
yeah, the goblin did feed them. They might not, but
Was
then
it a
again, they're
goblin?
wolves, not dogs, so they might be happy biting the hand that feeds them.
Okay.
Okay, I'm climbing on top of Alaric's shoulders and just like sitting there.
Typical you, bro.
As all of this climbing stuff is happening, one wolf that's particularly close to Nymeria looks up to her, like how a puppy dog would look up to its owner.
Can I try talking to it?
Do you have the ability to talk to animals?
Um,
But you can. You can be like, oh, chukuchukuti. You can do that if you want. That's up to you.
I don't think language is the only way to communicate. I'm sure I can.
Yeah, dance.
Can I do it this way? So Barth has offered some rations, right?
Yeah.
Can I pick it up and try offering it to them with animal handling?
Okay, sure thing. You can.
There's
So do I
also
have to move next to
one
them?
thing you can
No,
do.
you're saying something, Nymeria. Sorry, your voice got cut off.
One of my cantrips allows me to change the odor of things, so maybe I can change the rations to smell like meat.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Alaric
Nice.
and Nymeria, you guys can work together on this.
So can I move next to Nymeria?
Hmm.
So
By the
I'll
way,
move.
Caladan is sitting on your shoulder, on your freaking shoulders.
Yeah, I jump back. I don't want any part of this.
So you must be here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've jumped back. You go in and do your thing.
So how are we supposed to do this? Like, is Nymeria going to do any roles to make the rations smell good, like meat?
No, no, it's a cantrip. She just does it.
Okay.
She's a sorcerer, right? So she has some
Yeah.
innate powers that allow her to control
Right.
things in some ways.
So
So
should
yeah,
I
go
roll
ahead.
animal handling now?
I think the animals are subdued. Let's not roll or re-roll right now at this point.
Okay, got
You
it.
can just go ahead with whatever you guys want to do.
Nymeria,
Okay.
I have an idea. Why don't we free the wolves, get them to come with us using the rations, and then you can change the order of the goblin to their favorite food.
I'm not sure I can change the odor of a living creature.
Okay, fine.
So can I offer them the food? Like, can I move ahead and do that?
Yep, go ahead. So, Alaric, basically you collect the fallen rations and you keep it on your palm like this. Nymeria does her hands lighten up with like a weird fumes seem to form around her palms. She gives this intense concentration and the scent of now stale bread. It gives like the fleshy meaty scent of nice fried chicken seems to emanate from it at this point. It looks like bread, but it smells like chicken.
Hmm.
You offer it to the wolves. One wolf comes in, it comes close to you, it starts sniffing it, and takes a small bite, a small nibble. It doesn't seem too interested. But as the wolves are walking around and doing all of these things, one wolf it rolls up and sleeps in the corner. You notice that the chain around its neck seems to be tugging at its neck, and there seems to be blood kind of, uh, clotted around these wolves. They seem to be kept there unwillingly.
Hmm.
I think we'll free the wolves. We'll see if
I
they work
agree.
for us. Worst case.
Yeah, I would like
I
to free
agree.
them. Yeah.
Okay. Uh, who wants to free the wolves?
I'd like to. I have some proficiency with lock picking and stuff, right?
Yeah, perfect. Go
Will I
ahead.
be able to? Do I need to
There's no
roll?
particular lock per se in this
Okay.
thing. It's just a chain. So if you kind of like, tug at it or strike at the
Yeah, but I don't
rusty
want to
chain,
create noise
fair enough.
because
Yeah,
metal on metal maybe not the
absolutely.
best thing.
Mhm.
So wait, let me see what I can roll. I need to also change my name because Bath keeps changing Brood to Boob. One sec. What should I be rolling right now?
I believe what's it? Sleight of hand.
Sleight
Huh?
of hand? Yeah.
Yeah, if
Okay.
you're trying to lockpick stuff. Oh wow, 19. That's crazy. Okay. You managed to easily lockpick these chains out of these wolves. It's nobody's like you've been doing this for years, it looks like. The party looks pretty surprised of having such a criminal by their side. But the wolves seem extremely happy. The chains fall at their feet. All the three wolves approach Caladan. They look up to you. Actually, look down at you because you're like 3 feet,
Yes.
right? They look down at you. Uh, they give a respectful nod and they like run out of the cave, down the river and into the woods.
So much for that. I turn to Nymeria and say, I'm very good with my fingers.
Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that.
No, just leave it away for later.
Anyway, let's go.
She's so awkward. It's
Uh, does anyone want to do a perception check on that area? Because yeah,
Which one?
yeah,
This
actually, because it looks
rubble?
like the cave in, like you said. Let's see if there's anything. Wait, why am I moving everyone? How? Okay. Yeah, I'd like to roll perception check.
Where
Should
did
we
the
all
wolf
do
go?
perception checks?
one perception check maybe per person.
Alistair, where are the wolves?
They've
Did
all
they-
run out of the cave, man.
Damn, I thought we could take them as pets.
Yeah.
I think they're too traumatized.
Hmm.
Where's my
Anyone? Okay.
perception? I can't find perception. Fuck, one
I
second.
got a 16.
Okay, 16. Bart rolls a 16 on perception. Anyone else want to do a do a group perception check, please?
How do we do this?
All of you just roll perception. Just click on the perception
Along
thing
with
and just
animal
roll.
handling and all that.
I don't know what it is.
Do you have to move near the rubble and do it, or I can do
No,
it?
no, bro. This is all in our mind. It's fine. Just the roll 20 is just for combat. Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
Wow. Nymeria's got some solid perception.
Okay. Beautiful. As you guys approach the rubble, you notice that the rubble climbs upwards towards the cave roof. It's around 15 meters high. But for the keen eye, you do notice that seems to be a small 3 foot like gap that's left at the top that seems crawlable through, but it seems like a very, very tight fit. And you know, could be hard to get. That's 15 feet high.
Can someone toss me? I should be able to fit through if you can help me up. And I also have athletics
I think
or
Alaric
acrobatics.
is also that.
I turn to Alaric and like nudge his leg. Toss me.
Sure. Do I have to roll anything for this?
You roll a strength check.
Got it. Is
And
it
I'll roll.
athletics or just pure strength?
Just pure strength. Just do a strength check.
Okay.
And I'll roll acrobatics.
Yeah, you roll an acrobatics. Alaric, not a strength save, bro. There'll be the
Okay.
strength, no? Okay.
Oh yeah, got it. Give me a second.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, not bad. Okay, cool. So, Caladan being this big white-haired guy in chain armor, you call on to Caladan to run. Caladan is 3 feet tall, so he's running, sprinting. Alaric, you, with all of your strength, you allow his foot to touch your hand and you toss him with all of your strength. Caladan does a nice little spin in the air before he manages to grab the edge of the rubble at the top. The rubble seems to slip through his fingers, but somehow he manages to pick up his dagger and stick it into the rubble and stay there for a moment. You're at the edge of the entrance of that small 3 foot area, Caladan, and immediately what you do notice is from that 15 feet height, you notice that this is another chamber in the cave, right? Uh, there seems to be two stalagmites that might provide cover for your party in front of you, past which there is a small campfire. There are three goblins here, right? Two of them are pretty standard looking goblins, small in height and stature, rusty bows, broken armor, like bloodied and rusty swords and whatnot. But there's one creature that's around like 7 feet tall. Uh, it stands in behemoth, like it towers over the other two goblins. The armor, although it looks like it has seen many a battle, looks impenetrable, and it carries a mace on its shoulder, just standing there. And you hear this particular bugbear, let's call it. It commands the other two goblins, and it says something along the lines of, "Have you made sure that the traps are secure?" And the other goblin says, "Yes, yes, sir. It's all secure. And the second we hear an intruder, we are going to let the water loose." The bugbear looks at the goblin and says, "Okay, good, good." And behind him, you do notice that there's a bunch of loot. There seems to be a couple of crates that has the branding of the Wizards of Wine. A lot of bottles seem to be kept here, towering each other. And also, there's a nice little chest on the side that might be worth looking into.
So I'm still dangling the rope that Barf tied around my waist.
Mhm.
Can you drop the goblins in so I can see where they are at my position? Would I be able to go stealthily and tie the rope around the rock so that the party can climb up if they need to?
Where do you want to tie the rope?
This so next to the entrance on the right,
Hmm.
there's a little boulder there.
Yeah,
I can't
there is.
see the goblins. Would I be able to go there and tie the rope around without
Yeah,
alerting them?
you can attempt to do that, but that would require, I would say, just check, just these are some very strong people inside, right?
Yeah. So whether
Uh,
okay, fine. So
and that's
okay,
like
fine. So
around 10 feet away you are. You're 10 feet away from them. 10 to 15 feet,
Hmm.
right? So
okay,
you will need an incredibly good stealth
stealth.
roll to have managed to climb down, and it's not like Splinter Cell chaos theory, right? It'll require a
Hmm.
lot of determination to get this done. Yeah.
Okay,
You,
then
yeah.
I'll leave my dagger securely wedged into the wall, tie the
Mhm.
rope to the dagger, and then slowly let myself down.
Okay.
So the rope is there, and then I will go back to the party and communicate what I've heard.
Caladan, by the way, you have your own rope.
Yeah, I know, but yours is still tied around mine, and I don't feel like using mine. So now, guys, it looks like this is going to be tough. There's an incredibly large troll or goblin there, and the way it is right now, they're definitely going to be on us before all of us can climb up. It also looks like there's some kind of trap involving water. They may have set up a dam further along this path.
Hmm.
So if we start going down across instead of climbing up and we alert them, we could get washed away. We could also potentially cross the
Find
stream to where I heard the goblin, the first goblin, who was feeding the wolves, but we don't know where the source of the water is. What do you think we should do?
Do you think
There are-
we should take care of the goblin above outside the cave first, and then look for another entrance for the cave, so that we don't fall for the
That
trap.
could be prudent, but we don't know where the trap is. The trap could very well be because see the stream is coming down from above. They've probably dammed it up. In which case, we don't know whether it's coming from where the goblin is or further upstream. But yeah, perhaps I don't think we can charge them or make an offensive position, considering we have to climb up 15 meters, even with the rope.
Decisions.
There is a small little outcropping as soon as we enter, like on top to the left. But I don't think we can hide there or wait for more party members to climb up.
Caladan, is there like a cliff you need to climb down or a ledge you need to climb down to approach the goblins?
No, it's direct floor level. There are two boulders, but the goblins are very close. And because there's a really tall one, he has vision, I'm guessing. I was able to hide or be like not be seen, but if we start climbing up and get there, I'm pretty sure they'll see all of us.
Tell me something. So if we are behind those boulders, right? Um, where exactly is the trap? Like, how is it going to flood? What can we
No,
do
they
for
just
that?
talked. I heard them talking about a trap. I have a feeling they've dammed up. They mentioned water and releasing water when they heard signs of any intruders.
Hmm.
All the treasure is there, so we're definitely safe from the traps upstairs. And that's our objective as well in terms of recovering the merchant's goods and loot.
Hmm.
But there's this hulking, like massive 7 feet tall goblin there and two others. And it's wearing some pretty solid armor. I don't think anything I can throw at it will make a dent.
I mean, I can take it on. Uh,
I don't think so.
yeah. Okay. Why?
Yeah, and I agree. I don't think we're prepared to
Yeah.
take 3 big goblins.
Okay,
I
so
don't-
let's. Okay,
Should
I
we
don't
explore
think.
further upstream?
Yeah, let's do that. Actually, not further upstream. The goblin that was, I think, feeding the wolves. I don't think it would have been in the path of the trap. So maybe that area is safe. If we charge it and maybe cross the stream and make sure we're not in the path of that, we should be okay.
Okay.
But they don't have a way out. Maybe if they release water. I think
Yeah, but I'm guessing,
look on
judging
that
by the
goblin.
path of the existing stream, I'm guessing the trap is further upstream and not in this outcropping on the left. But yeah, I don't
We can
know.
try that.
Manon, we can't hear you. Please fix your internet.
You can increase my volume to 100%. You're the only idiot who kept me at 50%. Everyone else can hear me fine.
It's not a volume issue. It's a garbled coming in and out issue.
No. Sometimes we could, like, your voice becomes robotic.
Wait, is it better now,
Yeah.
guys?
Kind of, a little bit.
Yeah, okay, let's try and take out that other goblin then.
Okay,
Then we
but
can
I
see how
suggest,
to proceed.
yeah, but I suggest we don't take our time. As in, I suggest we cross the stream and just basically charge that position. Because if we're in the process of crossing the stream and they release the trap, we'll definitely get caught. And we may need a little bit of clearance
Yeah.
from it.
Mhm.
Okay, everyone in agreement?
Can somebody ping where we need to charge?
I'm not sure how to ping down this. There.
Here?
Could you see it?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, there.
You're talking
So,
about that block next to the goblin, right? On the right-hand side of the goblin. Got it.
yeah, so basically, I think the trap is somewhere upstream. Like you can see the direction of the stream, right? They might have, since it's a water trap, they might have dammed it up or something. So we need to cross and get out of range.
As
Let's
you
charge
guys,
him then, Alaric.
as you guys keep talking, the goblin starts moving towards the other entrance. He is responding to a call from within the cave. There seems to be some sort of another leader back there who's calling something along the lines of, "What's the you dumb lump of green flesh? I thought I told you to keep an eye on the prisoner." So the goblin that you guys were thinking of charging, he mutters something under his breath that says something along the lines of, "Okay, boss," and then he mutters some gibberish and he keeps walking upwards slowly. He's not walking too fast, but yeah.
Hmm.
Can he still
Okay.
see
Okay, now
on the other side of
now
the
shall we
stream?
follow the goblin?
Yeah, I suggest we do that.
Yeah, so I would like to move uh, myself here.
Yeah, I'm riding on your shoulders. I'll jump back again. So wait, so be.
Right
Come, let's
behind.
cross.
Right. Okay. So as Nymeria, who has dark vision and also has a good passive perception, you guys enter this area. You are able to see some things here, which I'm kind of highlighting for you guys. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, that's
Ny-
definitely a dam or a bridge of some sort.
yeah. Nymeria sees to her right up there, around 15 to 20 feet up, above the landing that they are in, which is the base of the cave. Seems to be a very rickety bridge, which seems to have termites and shit. It's a very loose bridge, built very what do you call in haste. Uh, there is a goblin standing watch there. His back is faced towards you, but he does seem like he seems to patrol back and forth of two openings in the cave that are very high up in the cave system, high up in the air, which is around 15 to 20 feet in the air. Yeah. Right now, he doesn't see you, but if you guys linger in this area for a minute or two longer, he's bound to see you. Yeah. And the other goblin is again, he slowly moves closer. He's inching away
Hmm.
to the entrance. Yeah.
I'd like to try and take him out with my crossbow.
You want to try to take this goblin out with a crossbow? Which one?
Yeah.
The one on the bridge or the one on your
Uh,
left?
The one that's patrolling the bridge.
The one on the bridge. Okay, sure thing. You can try that. Team, you guys are okay with that, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm okay with it.
I'm. ye- Yeah, I guess. Okay, fine. This is still dangerous though, guys, because we're in a low-lying area. If he triggers whatever trap, or someone else hears us and triggers a trap, we're sitting ducks.
If we go closer, he'll see us. So I don't think we have much of a choice right now.
And also, Naimiri, you were saying something. Sorry, finish your sentence.
Maybe we should just follow the first goblin in
Yeah,
the
I think we should follow the first goblin and just get across the stream quickly before this one realizes we can dash
But
across in
won't
no
that
time.
be going past the other goblin?
We
The
can ambush the other one.
one thing,
Instead of ambushing him, I'm trying to take him out from afar.
one thing
Yeah.
I would like to kind of let you know is that right now he has a height advantage over you.
Yeah.
But
Both of them,
so
right?
the other guy, it's not a great height advantage. It's just a slope, like a rubble. If it's around like 5 to 6 feet high, but it's manageable. You don't need an athletics check to get to where he is.
You're
You guys
talking
can just
about
run.
the goblin on the rubble, not on the bridge, right?
Yeah, the guy on the bridge, however, has a significant height
Height
advantage.
advantage. Yeah.
And if you guys try to attempt to take him out with a crossbow, you'll have to roll disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And it's going
that's
to take several attacks. And we're in a low-lying area. Trap may trigger. Let's just cross, scale up this rubble quietly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's try and sneak them. Should we do stealth checks?
you guys want to sneak or charge? Because the last time I heard someone mentioning something about charging.
I wanted to charge, like I wanted to throw a javelin because he's near to me, right?
Hmm.
That's
What's the length distance that your javelin can hit?
It says, how do I check that?
Go to your
Uh,
character.
Yeah, I am in my character sheet. But how do I check it? Like,
Once again, I'll just do a quick check on my side. It's 30 feet advantage and 120 feet disadvantage. Sorry, not advantage. 30 feet is normal, but 120 feet is at a disadvantage you have to throw. 30 feet is doable. I think he's at 30 feet right now.
Where are you able to see this on my sheet?
It's not on your sheet probably, but yeah, it's something that I can help you with. No problem.
Okay.
Okay, guys, I don't think we should linger here anymore. We're going to get spotted. Let's just cross the stream and follow the goblin that went away. They also mentioned something about a prisoner, so I'm sure that area will at least be safe from traps, and we may be able to save someone, maybe even a girl.
Hmm. All right. Let's. So should we just follow or charge? Charge and attack.
Forget the attack for now. Let's just charge and cross the stream. So I've moved
Yeah.
mine, and I think I moved yours also accidentally.
Yeah, that's fine. So can I use the javelin?
Wait for the others to cross before we create a fuss and trigger any traps. Bath, move it.
You guys managed to cross the stream hastily. The goblin on the bridge notices the pitter patter and turns around, and just in time, you guys managed to hide behind this
Phew.
other area of the cave. So you just missed it by an inch, right?
Oh, thank God.
In the noise that you guys made, however, this little goblin that was kind of walking towards its master seems to notice you and is surprised. So roll initiative right now. It's time for combat. But he is surprised, so he won't be able to attack you right now. You guys get an advantage. Okay?
Excellent.
Right. So
What do we need to roll? Can you explain?
Initiative.
initiative, yeah. So
Initiative.
that's 1 second.
Where do I? Yeah, My initiative is -1. Okay.
Just click on this thing. Yeah, you'll get out. Nice.
Oh, who's that? Catherine's a 22. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, nuts.
That's crazy. Okay, so Nymeria goes first. Alaric. Okay, no. That's Bart and Caladan. Who has a better dexterity, Bart or Caladan?
One sec. My dexterity is 12,
Calic.
I think, +1 or 12, including a +1. One to two.
My dexterity is 13 and +1. Oh, wow.
Okay, so Bart, you go next.
Mine
Uh,
is less.
Okay, so right now it's Nymeria, Bart, the Goblin, the surprise Goblin, Caladan, and then Alaric. Alaric, you go last as always, man. Sorry. All right, so Nymeria, what do you do?
How far is this goblin?
It's around 5, 10, 15 feet away.
Okay. I want to use the Ray of Frost.
The Ray of Frost. Okay, nice. Why don't you go and roll that for us?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it a 7?
Yeah.
You see you feel the air particles condensing around your hands and solidify into water droplets and them freeze. You feel the flakes forming at your fingertips, and you release this ray of frost with all the might that you can, but unfortunately it doesn't hit the goblin. It freezes the side of the cave, uh, leaving it in a slick, icy presence over there. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll show you how to work your fingers later.
I'm good.
So I'll try hitting him with Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
I get a 12 on the D20. Does it hit him?
The Eldritch Blast that you try to conjure right now fizzles at your fingertips. It doesn't look like the Whispering One has you on this part.
Okay.
Right. It's a goblin's turn right now. The goblin looks at this weird party right now. 4 people. One looks hurt. it takes a moment to consider whether it should go after the hurt tiefling, but knows that it'd be severely outnumbered. So it tries to run away. So it's walking over here and it tries to kind of, you know, run away. Yeah. So it's running away, guys. It's run around like 15, 20 feet away. Yeah. And
I'm
and it
on top of. Okay.
and it's screaming at the top of its
Ah,
lungs, intruders, intruders. Yeah.
Shit.
I'm on top of Alaric. Is it within range? Will I be able to reach it with my short bow?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It is, you are in range. Yeah, actually, you are in range.
Okay. Last ditch attempt. I'm on top of Alaric. Let me try and hit it with my short bow.
Right. You guys are rolling so horribly, man.
Oh,
You loaded your arrow and pull it backwards. This seems to be the arrow that you picked from the goblin last time
yeah.
around after shooting it. It
Yeah.
looks like your arrow doesn't have the strength to survive 2 successive shots. It snaps at your finger and breaks. Nymeria looks at you and laughs. Okay. Alaric, it's your turn now. By the way, Caladan, are you sitting on Alaric's shoulders still?
Yes.
Okay, that's gonna take a toll on his what do you call it? His movement
Oh.
speed, right? Like he can't
Oh shit.
yeah. So Alaric
Okay,
thinks
I'll hop off.
Get
Yeah.
down. Get down.
Yeah, I
You're
hop
too
off.
heavy.
I hop down, grumbling.
Okay, he has already alerted everybody, right, Alistair?
you don't
Of
know what anybody quote unquote means, Alaric. Because he
I'm
just
gonna-
ran into a cave passage. You guys haven't moved close enough to kind of understand who, what, how many people are there. Yeah.
I'm
Can we
gonna.
follow him?
Yeah, we have to.
Charge after him.
Yeah. You guys want to charge?
Yeah, he's just one guy and
I
we're
would like to charge and like use my axe, battle axe.
Okay.
So do I
So-
need to roll anything to switch weapons?
No. It's fine.
Because I haven't used any weapons yet, right? That's why.
I think you were using the axe last time,
Javelin.
right?
So last
Okay.
time first we used the javelin, right?
Oh, right. Okay, this is an
Then I-
interesting question. If you switch your weapon, you lose an action, by the way. Okay. Yeah. Did you throw the javelin, by the way, any chance, Alaric?
I threw it last time and I recollected it.
Okay,
Yeah, it was on
after
the
the
cave
goblin was
wall
dead.
at the end of the last
Yeah.
combat, and then he recovered it.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Cool, no problem. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm gonna excuse it this time around. You can go ahead and charge without losing a turn, right?
But can I use a battle axe?
Yes, you
I
can,
think you
that's
should
fine.
stick with your javelin because then you can still throw it. You'll still be in range. Battle axe is still melee.
Got it.
So maybe stick
okay.
with the javelin. I
So
don't
can
know.
I throw a javelin right now from here?
Yeah, you can. You are leading the front charge of the party, so you're the
Yeah, yeah.
closest to the enemy. Yeah, you can.
Yeah. So I need to roll with the javelin, right?
Yes, you
And-
can.
Under attacks and spell casting, correct?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, let's roll. 16.
Oh, that hits. So
Whoa,
Alaric being the
nice.
only competent person in your entire party, this guy who seems to be a stumbling mess until now, he moves backwards with all his strength, launches this
He's
javelin. that
dancing.
just- it cuts through the air, whistling, and strikes the goblin. Roll damage now, da.
Damage.
Yeah, just click on the javelin icon there that you see, no?
Where do I? I don't see a javelin icon.
Right there under the 16, 30, 120.
Yeah,
there's a
I see the
javelin.
javelin button there. So
Yeah,
I
click it, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful. Right? The javelin that you threw is immensely, like, it hits perfectly.
Nice.
It finds the gap right between the armor on his shoulders. It gores into his shoulder and skewers through his nerves, impairing his function on his right arm. He falls to the ground and he actually drops his weapon. And as you kind of notice this, immediately you kind of also realize that the other party that he called out for are now alerted of his presence. He dies at the foot of one of his mates, and they all appear to look at Alaric. They see Alaric, but not the rest of the party. These guys should be appearing on your map right now.
I can see 1, 2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5. 5.
Five.
Oh god.
I don't want this to be a TPK total particle right now. So, guys, please tread carefully. This is the second session. You can't die. Oh, God. I spent so much time
Okay,
preparing
I
the stories.
think I would prefer to lose the javelin and request the team to fall back. And
Fall back where? Fuck. Okay.
we
We
can
go
take
back
cover
and we
in
have
the
water trap.
forest. No, we can take cover in the forest where we have killed that one goblin, right? Or would that be like 2 back? Like
By
two-
the way, the other goblins are involved in combat right now.
Yeah, exactly. They
Okay.
can see at least Alaric. We can't like escape. They'll be chasing us, and we'll be chasing them into the trap. Let's just try and kill them. I don't know.
Dude,
Can
he
we
just
ambush
told us
them?
about TPK. And now you want to charge into battle.
Can we do it this way? Can we do it this way? So I draw them in, and you guys can ambush them. You know, like I convince them that I'm the only person. Would that be wiser? I don't know. Hmm.
Wait. Sorry. Random question. Like the spells, no, like frost and eldritch blast and stuff. Are they area of effect or straight line? As in, can they get more than one with a single attack?
Nymeria, what is your Ray of Frost description? I think it'll show right here.
A magic missile that shoots out 3 darts.
Oh, you have a magic missile, right, Nymeria?
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, a magic missile can target three people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, perfect. Guys, I'll just switch on the fan and be back in a second. Give me a moment.
Okay, good. That gives us time to strategize. What the fuck do we do?
Well, see, I think Nymeria is still far away, right? She's not
Yeah.
in the range, or is she in the range?
But not too far. I mean, we're all pretty much there. You charged in first, so they see you. But we're all
Yeah.
pretty much there. We can all engage
No,
in
the
combat.
question is, do we draw them near, or do we have does Nymeria have the range to fire it from
No,
the place
like-
she is in?
As
Even
you
if she
guys,
moves
as
a
you
little
guys
forward-
keep discussing, you hear a wail for help from within the depths of the cave, and that's Deepika.
Ah, I figured. A damsel in distress. We must charge now.
No. You made me so weak. It's okay. Help. Help.
Okay. Maybe that sound could be someone who could maybe help us. Where is she? Okay, shit.
You see,
Stop this.
a light olive green skinned, tall, muscular, behemoth. I wouldn't call behemoth, but a lean, athletic build, half orc barbarian, right? She is tied to one of those like cave stalagmites. She seems bruised a bit, but it looks like she has seen battle. She's got scars on her body and shit. You have no idea how these goblins managed to trap such a strong looking person in this cave. But yeah, she's tied in there.
Would I be able to? As in, what is she tied with? Is it visible?
You'll
The
have to
rope
go a
or the
little.
chain?
For now, actually, you only hear her voice, but for the sake of dramaticism, and I wanted to introduce Deepika a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
So I just brought her token out, but yeah, you don't see her. You don't see the the kind of rope and shit like that. Assume
Okay,
the rope
fine.
is normal rope,
Okay.
but she's too tired and hurt to manage to kind of break out of it for now. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So
Okay. Let's charge. I hear someone like trying to help. Maybe we can rescue them. Maybe they'll be able to help us.
So what I think is we should charge, but one of the go in stealth.
am I the only one who is not able to hear? Vivek?
Yeah, I can't hear Chetan either.
too.
So, very garbled.
Hello,
Okay.
can you
that's
hear me
Chetan.
now?
Yeah. We can.
Okay. What I'm saying is Can three of us charge while one of you go in stealth and
Yeah.
rescue Deepika?
Yeah,
Like three
I'd
and
like to
three?
go in stealth and like try and
No.
free
I'm
whoever's
half
there.
dead. What am I gonna do charging at them?
Do you have
Cannon
stealth,
fodder,
Bart?
flesh shield, meat shield, whatever you pick.
You can stay
No, I'm
behind me and use your spell
Yeah, hide
stealth.
behind Alaric. Just distract them. Let me try and see if I can free this prisoner. Add something to our numbers. So
I'm not
Nymeria and Bluff
stay
cast
behind.
spells, use Alaric as a meat shield for a little bit. Let me try and see if I can get us some help.
Deepika, you should get involved right now because you hear rumblings behind you. It looks like there are saviors, but it seems like they're taking their own damn sweet time. And you see these goblins just waiting for them to come, right? So if you want to kind of talk to them right now, you don't see them, but if you want to give information from what you see in the cave, you can. Okay?
Yeah,
All
tell us
right.
what you see, Deepika.
So one thing I'll tell you, Deepika, is okay. I don't know how to communicate this privately with you, but it's fine. Anyway, you're gonna tell them. Anyway, you're gonna tell them. So what Deepika sees on her left side is another goblin, which seems to be leading this band of goblins. Right? It is definitely not as a powerful like Hulk of a being like what Caladan saw in the other part of the cave. But he seems significantly stronger than the other ones. He seems to be wearing a little stronger piece of armor, right?
Okay.
And he seems to be the leader of the party. That's what you see, Deepika,
Mhm.
and that's the guy
Okay.
that you see on your like right below you,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, I see
Ah,
the.
yeah,
Yeah, I see him on the map.
perfect. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can communicate with the party if you want to,
But
right?
can I just make up? I don't know. I've never played this before. Can you? What?
You can do whatever you want. That's completely, and you tell what you want to do, and we'll see how to fit it in within the rules.
Okay. So these guys
You are
seem
tied, by the way. You are bound with like rope. It's not like an iron like chain or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And you are a strong person, right?
Yeah.
So there are things that you can do there. You can communicate with your party. You can try to instigate those guys to come towards you instead, whatever, right? So yeah,
Why don't you
Do I
try
have my
breaking
weapons and
out
stuff
from the rope?
that I have access
you don't
to?
have. No, I think it would have been a really bad move on the part of the goblins if they allowed you to have your wield your weapons while you are tied, right? So
No,
yeah,
but like
they
in the room, in the well, I'm asking only because
ah
if one person
right.
can come in and free me, then both
Yeah,
of us
yeah.
together
Maybe you can
can.
make it your weapons.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't see weapons being stashed anywhere in this part of the cave, but you do notice that the goblin to your left, the leader goblin of this pack, he
Mm-hmm.
seems to have a really nice, beautiful looking sword with him.
Ah, okay.
Don't
Sorry,
do
not
it. It's
sword,
a trap.
not sword. Actually, it's a axe. It's
Okay.
a great axe. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I obviously tell them about this goblin that's inside, and I ask them to prioritize this goblin because I think if you get him, you can get everybody else.
Hmm.
I don't know. If you get the leader, then
So
maybe.
you guys hear a voice, the voice of a gruff woman, not yelling, not a damsel in distress, but a sort of a like commanding presence of sort, give you directions from within the cave, a sound of reason telling you to focus on the leader goblin that's on your left, right? Yeah.
Oh, that's about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's move up and like
Move
engage.
up, move up, move up. Yeah.
All right. So okay, so now it's combat, guys. You guys come in. I've rolled initiative for the other goblins as well, and they come in here.
Can you move the dead goblin away so we won't get
That's
confused?
the first one. No, it's okay. You can just ignore it.
He's
The
not
first
dead,
one's the
by
dead
the
one.
way. He's not dead, by the way. He is
Oh.
impaled by your javelin. He
Okay.
cannot move. He has lost his weapon. There's a weapon that is laying by his side, which is a scimitar. It's not too strong. It's rusty. But yeah.
I would like
Uh,
to, but
Who's first?
yeah, I think no, I think Catherine is first, initiative wise, right?
No, we'll have to roll initiative again, or do we go by the last
you
time?
continue. You continue, and because this is because the other party is now informed of the presence of
Yeah.
the other goblins, and they will like come below all of you guys.
Okay.
Right. So yeah. Cool.
Okay. So who's up first? As in who's up next, rather?
It's Nymeria's turn, as always. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I want to use the magic missile.
Good.
Beautiful. All right, so that's 3, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 4s. Yeah.
Oh, hold on. That's the attack. That's not the roll, right?
Oh.
You
It's
need
roll
to
to see if it
roll.
hits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So there must be like a roll button or something, right?
No. I think you click on the name Magic Missile, and then you click on the damage next to it after if it hits.
Okay. Do I hit on the damage?
No, just click on Magic Missile itself, as in the name. It should give you.
I did. That's what
Oh, okay.
gave me.
No, okay. So next to Magic Missile, it should say damage and whatever, like like D6, D8,
Yeah.
whatever. So don't click on that. Click on Magic Missile first, and then if it hits, I think you click on the damage itself, and then you roll. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah, same thing's happening. Okay.
Okay, I'll do one thing. Do one thing. Hit /R D20. Okay, I'll roll for you. And it rolls an 8. You seem to have this magic missile. It's a spell that you've wanted to cast for so long, but unfortunately it fails you right now, Nymeria. It doesn't manage to. You're not able to conjure up the power to make that move. Yeah. Next is Bart. It's your turn.
But I'm gonna go with Eldritch Blast again.
All right.
Which one are you targeting?
It's 24.
I am targeting this goblin. Wait, how do I ping?
Right click and click ping everyone.
Okay, so
Yeah,
the one that's not
near
injured.
the impuled. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one, guys? Can you ping again? Sorry, I lost that.
The one right next to the impaled one.
Okay, cool. Perfect. This is force damage, right? But
Yeah.
yeah, the last time the whispering one didn't seem to hear your call, but right now you feel the transdimensional energy coursing through your veins, and the core of you feels warm as you release this unrelenting force that's just targeted towards this one goblin. It lights up the entire cave with this reddish glow and strikes this freaking goblin right at the core of it, in its chest. Uh, and it does 5 damage, pummeling him and forcing him to fall 10 feet behind the rest of the crew,
Oh,
blocking their
well done.
path, and also takes 5 damage. Okay, so that leaves it with.
Nice.
Yeah, okay. So this particular goblin that you just hit right now seems to be just as injured as the other one that Alaric damaged last time around, right?
Fantastic.
Right. Right now it is the goblin that you just hurt. It's that guy's turn. He tries to actually run towards this side over here and wants to take a hit at Alaric with its short bow. Right. So let's see. He does a roll. Alaric, what is your armor class? It's 18, right? Fuck no.
Whoa. Damn.
That's crazy. Okay, it rolls a 2. Okay, I'm just telling you guys right now. It
Yep.
definitely misses Alaric. Yeah.
Come
And
at
now
me,
it's
bro.
yeah. It's Kaladin's turn right now.
Okay. Can I do 2 actions in the sense that can I run across? I'm going to try and free the prisoner. Can I pick up the scimitar that's lying next to the first impaled goblin and then make my way to her and try and free her with either the scimitar or my daggers? If I can't pick it
There
up,
is
that's
a
fine. I'm just
dagger
checking.
dropped on the floor, right?
A scimitar.
Yeah, a scimitar. Okay.
So I want to.
I guess you can if your action is a throw, which is a bonus action. I guess you can do it. Yeah.
Okay, so I'd like to run there, pick up that scimitar, and maybe throw it and try and see if I can cut the rope. And
Right.
also give her a weapon.
Okay, so repeat that again, Kaladin. I lost you there for a moment, buddy. Sorry. So
Yeah.
you wanna throw the scimitar towards Bellatrix, and you wanna attack the other guy, right?
No, not attack right now. I want to free her. So
Okay.
pick up the scimitar,
Right.
throw it to see if I can cut the rope. And then depending on whether or not it's cut, I may move towards her to try and free her or attack.
Okay,
Kaladin?
perfect.
You're still tied to the rope, right? I can pull you back.
No, I left it hanging, so I'm no longer tied with anything.
Ah, shit.
That's okay.
All right, that's perfect. You guys can do a dexterity throw
Yeah.
for me, Caldan.
1 sec. Yes.
Wow, that's a critical hit. That's crazy.
Crazy.
Oh wow. Okay, that is amazing. So Caladan seems to be on his game today. He when women are involved, he seems to only roll crits. So
I'm sorry
this
to be pedantic. I really want this to succeed, but that's a dexterity save.
Oh shit! Sorry, my bad. 1 minute. Where's
but that's okay. Let's keep it as
Yeah,
a dexterity.
let's just pretend that didn't happen.
Yeah, it's a D20. Let's keep it a D20. Okay, it's fine. Anyway, it's a D20. So the little guy 3 feet high, I should stop saying that, by the way, sorry man. So he just keeps he runs swiftly and nimbly along the cave walls. You throw the scimitar or your dagger, huh?
the scimitar? I run,
The
pick up the
scimitar.
scimitar, and throw it. Yeah.
Yeah, he picks up the scimitar just away from the hand of the goblin that's badly hurt and throws it straight towards Bellatrix being tied right there. It beautifully cuts through the rope and whisks away without hurting you one bit. So Bellatrix is immediately freed. She is right now unarmed, but she's ready to fight, and she's part of the the attacking gang right now. So yeah, you are there right now, and you're allowed to do whatever you want, Bellatrix. But I'll let you know when you can. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah,
Do I still have an attack, or is that my entire turn?
I believe you should be able to attack right now because your last action was a throw. Yeah.
Throw. Yeah. So the one that's impaled, since I'm nearest to it,
Mhm.
I want to try and stab it with my dagger
Okay, sure.
and
Go
finish it
ahead.
off.
Let's hope
Yeah.
that works.
The guy in
Uh,
front of you is also injured with Eldritch Blast.
What?
Chetan, your voice is breaking up, bro.
Can you hear me now? Hello?
yeah, better.
Yeah, I'm saying the guy in front of you, the
Hmm.
goblin on your left hand side, basically, is also injured with Eldritch Blast.
Okay, and can't and also can move. Okay, fine. I'll target the other one instead. The one that's been hit
Up
by
to
the Eldritch
you.
Blast. Yeah, I'll target the one that's been hit by the Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so that's an 8 you rolled, is it?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, all that show and fluff, running around, throwing scimitars, saving women, that seems to be a rare case scenario here for you, Caladan. That happens once, but not every time. You take your dagger out to hit, but it doesn't manage to. You swipe hard, but it doesn't seem to cut through the armor that the goblin has made. Yeah, it doesn't manage to die. It still holds on to the last remnants of its life. Yeah.
Sure. Do I have
And
a disengage action, or am I stuck here now?
you are stuck there right now.
Okay,
You did
fine.
an action and a bonus action. You're stuck
Yeah,
there. Alaric, it's your turn.
Can I try to save Caladan by doing a
Mhm.
shield charge
Okay.
and staying ahead of Caladan? So, like,
Is that an
what I would like,
action that your character allows you to do? A shield charge?
I have a shield,
Okay.
and one of my javelin is already like it's impaling the other goblin, right, on top
Mhm.
of Caladan, right?
Right.
So I can use my shield and charge, right?
I
I
guess
can
you
I can
can,
come to
but
his rescue before
right,
the
right.
other goblin attacks him,
You
right?
can try to push the guys away. Those guys, it's not gonna do heavy damage, but it can push those guys away, right? That's something that's fine. That can be done. But again, just to remind you, Alaric, you have a power called Lay on Hands, which can heal people up to 5 hit points. By the way,
Mm-hmm.
okay, just letting you know.
The thing is, Barth is still behind, so he's
Right.
not in danger. And my priority should be to save Caladan right now.
Sure. Go ahead.
He's not injured, right? So
Right,
I
right.
would like to push this goblin. I'm not able to ping. Yeah, this
Just
goblin with my
okay.
shield. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
So
You
I'll
can try to
move
do that.
here,
Go ahead. Roll a
and
d20 for me, please.
I can move my character to that location, right?
Yeah, you can. You can.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Now
Roll a
I can.
d20.
Okay, /R, right?
No, just yeah, /R space d20.
D20.
Oh wow,
It's a
beautiful.
16.
Okay, that's
Nice.
great. that manages to hit, you run charging through the cave, loudly proclaiming at the top of your lungs, Caladan! And you just, hold this shield and bash into the skull of this goblin, the poor goblin that's just at Caladan's foot right now. It hits, and it flies into the air, hitting the other goblin. Two goblins toppled backwards,
Oh, lovely.
freeing space. It doesn't seem hurt, but it seems dazed, meaning it won't be able to attack the next turn.
Fantastic.
Okay, cool. Now it's actually the other goblin's turns, right? So the goblin at the
This
back,
guy is still impaled, right? He cannot attack, right?
which guy?
This guy,
This
yeah.
guy.
Yeah, his arm seems hurt and his scimitar is nowhere to be found. He might, as a goblin, when you're hurt, either you run away or you try some sneaky shit, right? So
Got it.
we'll come to that, okay? So the goblin over here, it looks at the weakest guy right now, and it sees Nymeria and Bart hiding at the entrance of the cave. And it takes its crossbow and loads it up, trying to shoot, focusing on Bart actually. Okay.
Wait, Alaric, I just noticed you had this ability and you couldn't heal me till now.
I
Because
was thinking the
you
same
were
thing.
far away. You were far away. You were at a safe
This
distance.
happened before we entered the cave.
Right. Thankfully, the goblin's arrow misses you. It misses you, Bart. Right. It's now the second goblin's turn. This guy. This guy tries to hit Alaric. In fact, he is mad that you actually hit two friends of his in one fell swoop, and he runs towards you, right, and swings his blade, trying to hit at you. So that would be his scimitar. So let me see if that hits. Having an armor class of 18 seems to be
18.
a bone. The
Yeah.
scimitar just slices towards you, but it bounces off and ricochets off your armor, and you just grin at him and look at him in that Simpsons meme, Varun, like pathetic. Just look at him like that. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. Two goblins done. Bellatrix, it's your turn actually right now. There are four goblins lined up in front of Alaric and
Yes.
Caladan, two of which seem very heavily hurt.
Mhm.
There is a leader who seems to be on your left side who is just looking at all of these things happening, and he looks at you,
Mhm.
but he has not made any move as of now.
Great leader.
Yeah, yeah,
So can I pick up the scimitar with which I was freed?
yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Yes. Nice.
And then can I attack the closest goblin next to Alaric?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
So
I think I've had time to
what you
think.
do is, yeah, I'll roll for you. Don't worry,
Sure.
because it might be a little confusing right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you should see. Oh my God, so sad. You
Good or
rolled a
bad?
1.
Great. I'm weak.
Okay.
You rolled a 1. Fix yourself.
Oh, you okay? You know what?
Actually,
You know what? It,
You roll it.
you
Deepika,
roll it.
You
You
roll
roll it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Beginner's luck, no?
just do a
What
backslash R. Do a back in the chat. No.
Yeah. R.
Yeah, backslash. Sorry, slash R, not backslash
Yeah.
R.
Yeah.
Slash
Slash R.
slash R space D20
Okay.
and enter. Yeah.
Probably
Okay.
not a better.
You're,
Was
yeah,
it
yeah.
better?
I mean, it's not as bad. It's 3.
Not.
So on a
Yeah, it's
range
not.
from 1 to
At least it's
20.
not 1.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
you take the scimitar. You try to swing at this guy, but unfortunately it misses. It looks like being
Yeah.
tied around for more
Yeah.
than like a day or two in a dank cave
Yeah.
does take a hit at your stamina and strength.
Fair enough.
Your
Fair enough.
arms are numb. Unfortunately, it doesn't hit. Okay, so that's
A plus
Bellatrix.
for effort, no?
A plus for
Always.
effort.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The one goblin over here that got knocked over, that is stunned actually, so he's not going to make a move this turn. The other goblin, however, looks at Bellatrix and remembers the command that his leader gave him, and it looks at the leader, looks at Bellatrix, and tries to take a stab at you. In fact, so he comes forward over here. He runs up the stairs. All right,
Hmm.
and he manages to come up here trying to gain a high ground, because one thing you guys notice is that where you are is around the floor is around like the floor is here. You see this area,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So that's around like 6 feet
Okay.
below this area. Okay, so Kaladin, you did manage
Oh,
to hit that because of the 20, but
Yeah.
Bellatrix, you are at a significant height. This
Right.
guy
I thought
actually he was here.
no, I thought it was the other way around. I thought that was the high ground where everybody is.
No. All right, so he runs
Never mind.
upwards here, and he has his devotion towards his leader. So he tries to kind of come next to him, maybe trying to protect him, to serve him,
Mhm.
whatever. Right, so that's his turn. Right now,
Hmm.
going back, it's Nymeria's turn. Nymeria, what do you do?
Um, I
Nymeria,
want.
remember that Kaladin and I are surrounded by goblins.
Yeah, how could I forget? I want to move closer to these goblins.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Which one of them has a higher health?
This guy has a higher health, but this guy is the one that
He's
uh,
impaled, right?
yeah, he's impaled,
Killed.
right?
He's injured, right?
My GM tip would be to be like, try to kill people who are almost dead, because you want to end their turn right there. Otherwise,
Correct.
they get an additional turn and they'll get to
Correct.
attack you. So
Correct.
Got it.
So
yeah.
I'm moving close to him, and I want to use a shocking grasp.
Oh,
They
a
are.
shocking grasp.
Are they
Okay.
wearing metal armor?
He's wearing leather armor, unfortunately, so you don't get an advantage. But you can definitely try to do a shocking grasp.
Okay,
Hey, you can shockingly grasp me anytime you want.
I'm gonna get that.
Jesus Christ. Alistair, what is this?
இதுக்கு தான். Look at the situation that your husband has to deal with, dude.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, those are the roles that these guys are in. Okay. As a barbarian, you better protect my wife, Deepika.
Yeah, sure. Sure. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll take her myself.
Yeah, maybe I'll need protection from her.
I'm sure you'd like that, Kathy. Hmm.
We'll talk later.
Okay, you're in private, okay. Hmm.
ஏய் ரெண்டாவது ஐஸ்கிரீம் என்ன இது?
Yeah, I'll eat, man. What is wrong?
Yeah, shocking grasp. Did you roll, Kath?
Yeah, she did.
Oh,
And very good
wow,
roll
that's a
also.
22.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So, Kath, you feel again, the voltaic static energy sizzling between your fingers, and you give it this slight touch with your one finger, and it seems to like electrocute it. Have any of you played Blanca from Street Fighter, that really old game? The
No.
green guy? No,
Can't remember. Long time ago.
I was
yeah.
a Mortal Kombat guy myself.
Yeah, more like Raiden from Mortal Kombat.
Raiden from Mortal Kombat. Yeah. So shocks the freaking goblin to its core. Like it seems to wither from within. The bone seems to show and light up the entire cave, scorching the goblin, and it like withers and falls down dead. So this guy is gone.
Is there any collateral damage? No.
Nah.
Damn it. What's the point of the
No.
dice then? Okay.
Okay, so that guy is gone, and the guy on the left-hand side of me is injured, right? Oh no, he is full health, but the other one, the dazed guy.
This guy is here. Yeah, he has managed to wake up from his daze and run upwards here.
Dazed and confused, yes.
Got it. But we have already dealt damage to him. Can you show his health now?
I can't show you the health. Okay, just
We'll
know
never see
that.
full health. Yeah.
Just know that this guy is hurt, just as hurt as the other guy who just died. By
Yeah.
the way, it's Bart's turn right now. Bart, you are seemingly very at a very safe distance from all of what's happening right now.
I come and I stand behind Nymeria.
Okay.
And who is the guy I hit with my Eldritch Blast? Is he the guy who ran up?
Oh, he's the guy who ran up. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I will aim for this guy with my crossbow.
Okay. Sure thing. Go.
Why crossbow, Dad? Don't you have
Bard,
spells, or you
Bard.
used up your?
Bart, you
No,
can
my-
aim at the goblin in front of me, because after you it's my turn, right? Or
No, but
after
you
you
have
it's
a very
Kaladin's.
high armor class, so I don't want these guys
Correct.
to.
That's
I'd
also
rather
Right.
just
You
That's
make
also fair.
sense. You make sense. Yeah.
I get
Right.
a
Hey, the crossbow does piercing damage, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. It just manages to hit what you seem to be on a
Nice.
roll today. Your crossbow, it just feels like a second arm. You release it easily. The
Oh,
arrow just wing this flies up in an arc and comes straight and pierces into the skull of this poor little goblin, goring its eye out, and the guy drops dead. One shot.
Whoa. Nice.
excellent.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
right.
After this, Alaric, I hope you'll heal me.
Mhm.
Nobody may lay hands on you.
Okay, I
It's
think
Caladan's turn. It's
yeah.
Caladan's turn.
Okay. Crossbow to this. One sec. How do I ping? The one on the far right on top.
This guy,
Yeah,
Yeah,
the top
that's
guy.
the one.
Okay.
go ahead. Go ahead. Roll me a d20, please.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Crazy. That is
Ah,
crazy.
nice. Caladan,
Nice.
how do you wanna do? Go ahead and roll attack for me also, no? So
Yeah.
we can do this. Okay.
Uh,
That's okay. That's still a good hit.
yeah.
Caladan launches his short bow. The arrow does, you know, manage to pierce the armor a bit, but it doesn't go all the way through. It does a decent amount of damage, let's say. Yeah. Alaric, it's your turn.
Okay. I would like to heal Bart.
Hmm. So that will. By the way, if you are moving away from an enemy who is engaged with you, he will
You get
attack
an
you.
attack.
No, kill
Heal
that
him
guy.
later. Heal him
Oh,
later. He's fine. He's not going anywhere.
got it. Got it. I thought I can just range heal him because
Range. Just check your thing
It's
if
called
it's.
it's called laying hands, no? So I think you need to be in
yeah.
physical
Yeah, I think
contact.
you need to kind of
Oh,
touch him and
okay.
not in a bad way, you know.
No, because Leon Hands is like a spell in Warcraft where you can range heal, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you'll
Anyway.
get that at higher levels, but yeah, not
All
this
right.
time.
So I would so here's the thing.
Hmm.
My javelin is lying around, right?
Hmm.
I charged with a shield. So
Hmm.
do
Yeah.
I need to pick up my javelin and then attack, or can I use a battle axe?
You can. I would suggest you to use a battle axe right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would
Because
proceed with a two-hand. Can I use a two-hand battle axe because I charged with a shield, right? So I might be holding a
I'm
shield
gonna
in.
allow it this time, but not the next, right?
Oh no, let's do battle axe one hand then.
Okay,
Let's
sure.
play it logical.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna attack. Uh, how do I open this? Okay. Anyway,
You can hold down Alt and double
no,
click
no,
your
no.
character token to open up your character sheet. That's something Deepika you can also do. You can just
Okay.
hold down Alt and double click your character sheet, and it should open up
I don't
Right.
have
this
alt.
thing.
So I'm gonna use my
Option,
battle
option,
axe.
Option and?
option, and double click your Bellatrix. Love it to open up your character sheet.
Okay.
Yeah, that gives you basic info of what you cannot do, and all
Nope.
that stuff.
Where?
Uh,
Can you see the
Where?
little gear icon as in when you click on your character
Yeah,
You can
yeah,
do a
yeah.
right click and click open
and
character.
then it'll
Oh,
say
yeah, I
character
found it.
sheet. So then you click, yeah, and on the
Oh, yeah,
character
found
sheet,
it,
then you
found it.
click on whatever you need to.
Thanks,
I
Alaric.
also suggest you jump down and come to where we are because you're at a higher level and you kind of have two
Yeah,
goblins that can attack you from this point.
yeah. Okay, fair.
Okay,
Yeah.
first now let me roll a battle axe one hand.
Mm.
Hmm, okay, it's a 6.
Okay. Is this damage or
No, that's
like?
the damage there. You need to click on the whether it pierces their armor class, no? So just click on the name battle axe 100 maybe.
Uh,
No,
I clicked on
they're
battle
already.
axe one hand.
Oh, okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. No, I okay. I think that is his role then.
Okay, he rolled a 2. He added 2 for his strength and 2 for his proficiency bonus. He has to
Okay,
get a
okay.
6. Okay, makes
Yeah.
sense. Okay,
I rolled a
uh,
6.
yeah. So you kind of fumble around with two-handed, one-handed. Do I want to have a shield? Do I not want to have a shield? And like all this bumbling, and you kind of hastily swing with your battle axe, and it embarrassingly doesn't hit the goblin, which is literally 3 feet, like a foot away from you. Right.
Okay.
So that's your move, Alaric. The goblin that's right next to Alaric, it's that guy's move right now. He has a scimitar with
Yeah.
him. He knows that taking on a armored 6 foot tall guy right now might be a wrong move. So he tries to run away so that he can probably shoot at you from a higher range. So he tries to move away. Right now, when he's trying to move away, Alaric, you get a free swing at him, by the way, which is called
Nice.
an attack of opportunity. So you can roll again
Okay.
to see if you hit. So roll a d20.
Roll a d20.
Yeah.
Slash R d20.
Hmm.
Ah,
Okay,
crap.
he
Yeah.
missed again. Sad, bro. He manages to escape scot free and he comes right next to his hurt little
Oh
friend.
shit.
They seem to be kind of piling up next to their leader, trying to protect him, you know. And Bellatrix is in danger as well, right? So that's that guy's move.
Yeah.
He is done. So the next guy over here at the edge of the cave, he, however, doesn't seem to be as smart as his fellow friend here. He rushes and runs towards Alaric, trying to hit him.
Mhm.
Let me try to see if it hits. Sadly, he fumbles as well. It does not hit Alaric. Bellatrix, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Jump down to us, Oracle.
Okay, I'm jumping down to them.
All
You
right,
can
so
Can
directly
she, can
jump
she
on the
jump and
goblin.
attack the one that's there? As in, like, try and like swing
Yeah,
down to the
aim for
scimitar?
his head.
Like
Yep.
360 no scope that bitch. Yeah.
yeah,
Like no.
yeah. I will give you an advantage. I'll allow you to roll twice and pick up a higher number if you want to do it
Yes.
from a
Do
height.
it.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, be the Arya
Okay.
Stark.
Oh no. That's no. D20, yeah.
Yeah. You know,
Okay.
hold on. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have on you right now? Like, let me see. You
Just a
are
scimitar.
supposed to hold a great axe or a hand axe. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'll kind of maybe help you guys is, okay. So here's what I'm speaking on behalf of Deepika because she's new right now. But
Mm.
Deepika basically has told you guys that at this place
Hmm.
on the edge of the cave, they have uh, carried all Deepika's belongings that
Right.
holds a great axe, a
Right.
hand axe, some of her cash, whatever, right? Her loot is here. So if anyone can go there and probably throw it to her, all good for
Yep.
her. For right now, she doesn't have anything on her. Do you?
The scimitar.
I
She
don't
has
have
the
scimitar.
scimitar.
Oh yeah, you do. You do. Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
So let her jump down. I'll get me the weapons, but like let her jump down maybe and try and attack. That way she also gets off the high ground
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and she can attack the one next to Alaric and see if that clicks.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? Do you want to roll a d20?
Yeah, sure. That is for
Yeah.
jumping down.
No, just for attacking
Yeah,
him while
attack.
jumping
Huh.
down. Yeah.
Acha, okay.
So yeah,
D20
do
it is.
uh,
Let me.
yeah.
Oh god. Oh.
Oh wow,
Yes.
beautiful,
18.
beautiful,
Whoa.
Let's see.
beautiful.
Lovely.
You can roll again because you have an advantage. I don't know if
Ah.
it'll get higher than this, but you can try.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh
Oh
wow.
wow.
Crazy.
Wow.
Okay.
Crazy.
Beautiful. So do you have an advantage on strength? Like what is your strength modifier, Deepika? So you opened up your character sheet, right? Right next to
Yeah.
strength, what does it say?
Like the number, the proficiency bonus. Oh, strength is
It's strength.
3 and
Okay, beautiful.
17.
Okay,
17,
that's
yeah.
+3. That's +3 on strength. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, so go ahead and that's basically a 22 or something for you. 19 plus 3, right?
Oof.
That's crazy. So now go ahead and roll a d6 for me. So that's like how you did d20, but instead of d20, do a d6.
RD6.
Okay,
Yeah,
D6. Is it D06 or just 6? Okay, I'm just gonna go
Just
with
d6,
6.
just d6. Yeah.
fuck.
Okay. Yeah. So, but I would consider this to be a critical hit. So roll it one more time and let's add it together.
D6, okay.
Okay, that's
Nice.
3.
Okay. 3.
I'm doing bit of fudging, guys. I'm doing a bit of fudging with the rules for dramatic effect and because it's new
Mhm.
players. But yeah, hope
Yeah,
you're okay
thank
with it.
God.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything that kills goblins is okay by my book.
All right. So Bellatrix, although numb at her hands, beaten and broken, Caladan's little gift of the scimitar seems to have come in handy. She jumps and leaps into the air, taking off swiftly. She comes down with the strength of 1,000 arms and plunges the scimitar straight into the goblin's shoulder. It seems to pierce like 6 inches deep into its shoulder, and it's still plunged in there. Right, so that's a good amount of damage on this guy. Yeah.
Hmm.
Speaking of plunging in 6 inches deep,
Uh, All right.
I knew he was gonna say something like that.
Right. So whose turn? Okay, so it's the other goblin. The two goblins over here. Now it's their turn. The
Ah.
leader seems to take cover. He seems to be more or less monitoring the situation than doing any actions at this
Thank
point.
God.
Okay, Bellatrix, you should be down right now. Okay,
Yeah.
somewhere here.
Yeah.
All right. So this guy seems to be monitoring the situation. This guy, he comes over here. He looks at the just escaped Bellatrix. He doesn't seem too happy. He tries to attack you. So he does a roll. See if that hits. He loads up his crossbow and shoots, but Bellatrix just seems unfazed. He just does that Matrix kind of a thing, and it just goes below, way behind her.
Nice.
And she manages to escape it. The other goblin over here uh, comes over here and he screams at the top of his lungs, "I will protect you, leader. I will protect you, Yimik." This is Yimik, if you remember the guy whose name you found on that crumpled note from before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and he comes and stands over here and he tries to shoot Bellatrix as well. Right? Okay, that actually hits. The guy seems to have a lucky shot. He rolls and he does how much hit? Let's see. What is this? Okay, he does 6 damage to you, Bellatrix. The arrow actually managed to
shit.
significantly pierce your
Okay.
shoulder,
Mhm.
right? So you have 14 hit points, and that's a -6 that brings it to 8.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So yeah, the leader again doesn't do much. He seems to be just moving up and down, monitoring the situation.
Mhm.
He's just considering you guys. It seems like he has more plans for you, right? Good or bad, you don't know. Okay, it's Nymeria back again to you. It's your turn.
Hey, Miria, grab my stuff.
No, I'll do that. I mean, I don't have too much damage. I think she should attack.
Okay.
If I have to do that, do I have to go through all the goblins here?
I think you should be nimble enough to escape because each block is 5 foot long, and I don't think the goblins have a 5 foot reach. So you should be able to go slip through. The reason why last time Alaric was in that situation is because they were literally like very close to each other. They were
Mhm.
like face to face, right? So you should be able to slip through. But there's a goblin by that side as well. He's
Hmm.
slightly hurt, but not too much. Yeah, but I think you can manage him on your own.
Okay, where is your stuff?
It's over here.
Should I take out the goblin first?
I think you should take out the goblins. I'll get her stuff and give it to her.
Yeah, you already said
You
that.
have
Okay.
spells.
Can you show the hit points for Deepika?
Deepika is 8 out of 14.
But I can't see her hit points on the map.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'll fix it right now.
Or is it because she doesn't look like a character frame? It doesn't have a character frame.
She does. It's silver color, I
does.
guess.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, so Nymeria, what do you do, by the way?
I'm moving here
Hmm.
and I'm going to do a shocking grasp on that
Okay.
goblin.
Hmm. Beautiful. Okay. Cool.
Oh, sorry.
I'm
Right,
just
so-
reading my spells, okay? Sorry.
Sure,
Oh.
sure, no problem. That's again, that's an attack, Kath. You have to roll a d20. You have to
Let me
click
do-
the shocking grasp thing, not the attack part.
Hmm.
Oh, beautiful. That's nice. Okay,
Nice.
so go ahead and click the shocking grasp also.
Now you click on damage. Oh, nice.
Okay, beautiful.
Super.
This guy is no match for you.
Toast.
You seem to be on roll with anything electricity related today. The channeled
Toasted.
energy just toasts him, as Alaric says it, ionizes him into thin air. He just sizzles, and you smell the stench of like burnt hair and flesh fill the cave room, and he dies. Yeah, done. right? So that's Nymeria's turn. Nymeria, by the way, you can still move and give stuff.
Yeah, I'd like to get Bellatrix's stuff and give it to her.
Yeah, it's in a roughly like it's not like a chest that needs to be picked or anything. It's just a bunch of shit just strewn around. She manages to pick up Bellatrix's
I have a
Bellatrix's
club and an axe.
yeah, you
I think.
have yeah, actually you have a hand axe and a great axe right
Oh,
now. You are proficient in a club, but right now you
okay.
don't have it with you. Okay,
Okay.
so you have she throws you your handy little great axe that has helped you through numerous encounters before, the hand axe that you cleave through, and and another javelin as well,
Mhm.
right? So yeah, that's it. So that's Nymeria's turn. From now onwards, Deepika, you should be able to just open up your character sheet,
Mhm.
and if you see there in a block called attacks and spell casting,
Mhm.
you should have great axe, hand axe, and javelin there. You can choose
Right.
to click on the great axe, hand axe, or javelin, and that should do the role for you rather than having to do a manual typing, blah blah stuff. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It
But
just says item
yeah,
name right there or where?
no, not item name. Adhik mela
Attacks and
attacks and
spellcasting.
spell
Yeah.
casting. There you should have
Got it. Got
a
it.
great axe. Yeah. So
Got
for
it.
example, if you click it, now I just clicked it, right? So you can do the same. If you click it, just do a simply click it. Let's see if it works.
I just
Yeah.
clicked it.
So that's a, yeah.
Perfect.
You rolled a 15 right now.
Mhm.
That's your
Always.
that's what we call no, that's a really good hit, by the way. That's 15
Yeah,
to
I said
hit,
what a waste
right?
that I
So
wasted it on a trial thing, but never mind. Go
oh yeah, okay, yeah, okay, cool. Bart, it's your turn now.
Can up there.
Can't hear you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't run up. Is there no
Uh,
goblins? The goblin aren't Alaric. Or is it?
okay, so I'm not able to hear him, but I think what Bart was trying to say is that would he be able to run all the way up the cave stairs to the top? Is that what he was trying to say?
No. Am I audible now?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot better, man.
Yeah. No, I was asking if there is still a goblin in front of Alaric or whether he's dead now.
No,
No,
he's
still there.
not dead. He's still there. He's still there.
And he's full health, right?
He's not.
No, he's half health, let's say.
Okay.
He's half health. Then I'll take one step forward. I'll move forward 5 feet, and
Mhm.
then I'll cast Eldritch Blast on that goblin.
Sure, go ahead. Do that for me.
Oh, 18.
Oh wow, that's awesome, man.
Crazy.
And then 5
Beautiful.
damage.
Crazy, guys. Crazy.
Yeah.
KO.
You all of you hear a demonic spell being muttered by Bartimus under his breath. You see little hexes being done by his hand, like the Naruto thing or whatever. And he casts this blast that again lights up the entire cave wall, this purplish blue reddish haze, and it just vaporizes that goblin to a mush. And there's this goop at your leg, Alaric. It muddies your steel boots, let's say. That's Bart's turn.
No healing for you, Bart, for my boots.
Yeah. So this goblin over here right now, he knows that right now the situation is a bit tough. All of his friends are dead. His leader is the only one who's there. So he foolishly tries to kind of look at his leader and he thinks that his best bet of escaping right now is running away. So he jumps down and tries to run away, trying to slip through Alaric. Alaric, do you want to swing at him?
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah.
Mm, hang on, let me open.
Okay. It unfortunately misses you, Alaric. He misses you. He's nimble enough to escape, and he tries to slip past Bart as well. Do you want to try attacking him, Bart?
Bart, stop him because the top area is not visible yet.
I'll try and hand.
Sorry?
I was right next to Alaric. Will I also be able to like attack him as he's going away?
Oh, you are there as well. Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
take a swing at him. No, you also take a hit.
yeah.
Yeah.
What do I roll? I had my short bow out previously. Can I need to stick with that, right?
No, your short bow at a close range is not a wise choice. I would suggest
So
your
short
dagger.
sword.
Yeah.
Short sword can I do or dagger?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so I'm going for short sword.
Mhm.
I also miss, I think.
You also unfortunately miss. But hello, but
But
I think he's facing some internet issues.
Maybe.
Okay,
Yeah.
no problem. Yeah, I mean it's just a D20 roll, so I'll just do it on his behalf. Actually no, I'd rather him roll it. I rolled a
Yeah.
good number, but let's
Yeah.
just wait
The
for him.
17, huh?
I think he's back.
Yeah. Hey, Bart, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay, I rolled a
That's
D20. You better beat me, otherwise, no.
Oh,
Uh, I rolled on your behalf, but you do the honors, please. Roll. This is to see if you hit this guy.
I got a
Yeah, he's
16.
good.
Oh wow, beautiful man! You managed to hit. How do you have any melee thing with you?
Yeah, my hand axe.
Okay,
4
go ahead.
slashing damage.
4 slashing. You just cleave this motherfucker, chopping his fucking head off, and he stops
Nice.
dead on his tracks. He manages to get 3 steps ahead, bleeding, and it falls headless, a corpse on the floor. Right? Okay, perfect. Now we have just one guy left.
And the leader.
Yeah, and the leader. And this guy seems a little bit more loyal than his little friend. He sticks with the leader and he says to the leader, I tried to call for the wolves, but it looks like they got away. Damn it that the trap doesn't work here. I wish we were at a better position. What do you want me to do? All right. The leader looks at the goblin, looks at the party, knowing that he's outnumbered, takes his sword and in one fell swoop cuts the goblin himself,
Oh.
his own guy, right? He looks at you and he says, worthless. Right?
Wow.
So this guy is dead, right? He approaches you and he's standing at this entrance, by the way. So not entrance, at this height of around like 5-10 feet,
Yeah, yeah.
right? And he looks at you just trying to figure what the fuck is happening at this point.
Hmm.
And then he says, you took my prisoner, you freed my wolves, but you seem to be strong. Listen, I don't want to fight you guys, but right now I'm second in command over here and I hate it. I used to rule this party of goblins for the longest time until Clark over there, that big lughead on the other more cozier corner of the cave.
Mm-hmm.
That fucker seems to take everything that I own and I get no respect with my tribe right now.
Okay.
I will do you a favor right now. I will let you walk away with Bellatrix without attacking you if you promise that you can kill Clark for me. I have a couple of goblins in my command. They can fight for you, but yeah, that's it. That's what he says. What do you guys want to do?
Take him up on his offer.
Can we
What?
check if he's
No. But he literally took me prisoner. I mean, they can change, switch sides anytime they want to. Huh? They don't trust the goblins. What if
is
someone.
there any way to check, being
Sorry.
honest?
We can always double cross him after we're done. Just
You
see if
can
he
do an
kills us.
insight check, Nymeria. You can do
Yeah.
an insight check to see if this Yemek guy is lying. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. Caladan, you were saying something, da. Sorry.
No, I was just saying that I can mutter to the party that we can just use him and his goblins and then finish him off later. Save him for last.
Perfect.
wait, I think I have a better idea.
Nymeria, it doesn't seem like he is lying from what you notice. It doesn't seem like this guy is lying, but that's just from what you're able to catch. Remember that you rolled a 7, right? So, yeah.
I suppose we could take up his offer. We don't have anything to lose right now.
I turn to Yemek and I say, To show us your bona fides, tell us his weakness.
Do me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Oh,
I think
wow. Okay. All right.
it's a 20, by the way. I have +3 persuasion.
Oh, beautiful. That's a critical.
Yeah.
Okay. So Yemek says, okay. So here's the thing. I was not planning for this to happen, but yeah. Okay, cool. So Yemek looks at Bart and he seems to like you. Your devilish appearance seems to reflect upon his monstrous nature as well. He looks at you and he says, thinking of it, I guess 5 versus 1 is stronger than, sorry, 6 versus 1 is stronger than 5 versus 1. I will fight with you.
Yes.
I will fight by your side and help you take down Clark. I will allow my. I have a goblin who is really loyal to me, a fellow called Grog, who will heed me rather than Clark, and he is in on this as well. So what I would suggest is taking on Clark at first is one of the most stupid things that you can do. You might outnumber him, but it's still very hard. He wields this mighty mace called the Morning Star that has bashed a million skulls in. What I would rather suggest is, and then he starts talking at a lower tone. He says, "You know that this entire cave system is a trap. We have managed
Lure
to hold
into the
it.
trap. Yes.
Caladan was right. We have kept 2 dams deep within the recesses of the cave and blocked it with rubbles and stones. And now, right now, you kind of he reveals the nature of the caves to you, so you guys should be able to see the entire cave system. So,
Yep.
all right, so here it is. Do you guys see it?
Yep.
Right. So he tells that, okay, so this is the deal. I would suggest we lure Clark into the trap,
Yes.
and then we can kind of figure out a way to drown him and then attack him. What do you say?
Perfect. My thoughts exactly. Let's
Yep.
do this.
Let's do
Yep.
this then. Okay, so you guys want to go ahead with this?
Yep.
All right. So, all right, cool. Let's how I don't want to just fiddle around with the map. So, how do you guys want to go ahead with this? Like Clark is over
Wait,
here. Do you
but
see
I
this?
have a question.
Yeah.
Do I get a backstory
Mhm.
of why this goblin took me in?
Here's the thing. You seem to have forgotten everything that you know,
Mm-hmm.
right? Uh, you know that you have been fighting. You seem hurt. Your wounds seem fresh,
Mm.
but you don't seem to remember your name. You don't seem to remember where you're from. You do feel a mild ringing in your ears, and your head throbs with pain, right?
Mm.
You are the pain that you just got hurt either. You've been
Mm-hmm.
cleaved, right? So that doesn't help either.
Yeah.
I think one of your goals would be to learn your backstory,
All
and
right.
that we'll pick along the way.
All right.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, cool.
Cool.
Okay. So I would like to turn to Emek and ask him and get him to tell us exactly how to trigger the traps and the best place to lure the hulking goblin, get his name, and ask him where we should be set up. So there's also Grog that we can use. So what's the best way to go about this? Do we get Grog to lure him out? Does Yemek need to be the one who lures him into the spot? And then who triggers the traps?
In
And where
fact,
should we set up?
Caladan, in fact, I think you should be the one to lure him out. There's that rope hanging from that 3-foot opening over there.
Hmm.
Alaric can throw you back up there. You can pull some faces at Grog, call him a couple of choice names, and then disappear down the hole. He can't follow you down the hole, so he'll take the long way out. In the
May
meantime,
not. He may just trigger the
someone near the
traps.
dam we position. We position Grog to trigger the trap at our signal.
No, I disagree. Because the moment they know that the enemies are around, they'll also be on guard. Having another goblin lure him into position will be best. So either Emic or Grog should be the one to lower him into position and triggering the trap if he tells us where it is something even one of us can do. And there
I
are
just
two of them. We can even have one of them lower and the other one trigger the trap, and us just go in and finish him off. Like once that's done, I
Or
don't
I
think we
just
should be revealing ourselves.
or maybe
I just
use
want to
this
add that
goblin here, because this one is the other one's enemy, right? So what if we use him and bring him in as a peace offering, quote unquote?
The other thing is also whoever's lowering him into that position is likely going to be collateral damage. So let's use Grog. He'll probably get swept up in it as well.
Hmm.
You're forgetting that Yimik might not want to sacrifice Grog so readily.
Yemek is looking after his own interests right now.
I mean, he killed the other
He'll be
elf.
happy
I
enough.
mean, a goblin right in front of him, right? So maybe, if not Grog, some other goblin, maybe.
And once we get rid of his competition, he'll have the rest of the goblins under his command. I don't think he has much of a choice either. It's either that or we'll force him. He's already said that he can get goblins to fight for us. He's already
But
willing to lose them.
then this entire plan hinges on the proficiency of goblins. Can we trust them? If they smell a rat and they're not loyal to Yimik, will they double cross him and then in turn us?
He seems quite confident in Grog's loyalty to him.
And you want to trust a guy who just beheaded his own comrade?
That's what Deepika was saying, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying
Then
we
one
should
of us
all
will
team
go
up
figure
and
out that.
use this one, eunuch. What's his name?
Eunuch.
Yeah, I call him a eunuch. I thought it was a eunuch.
Why are
Never
we
mind.
calculating the poor guy already?
Whatever. It's this goblin that took me in. Why don't we take him and use him to lure the bigger goblin, because they're enemies and maybe the bigger enemy,
You can
bigger one.
try, Deepika. You can talk to Yemek right now and try to
Oh,
convince him.
eunuch.
If you probably if you roll 20, or so I don't want to say 20, but if you roll a significantly good number, you could
Mm-hmm.
probably convince him. Yeah, but note that he is a leader, so he's harder to convince than the others, right? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay. Mm.
We've already convinced him to help us. He's already given
Yeah.
us the
But
winning battle plan.
right now, what you guys are trying to do is you are trying to put him in harm's way, right?
Yeah, exactly, which won't
Yeah.
work. Let's just get him
Yeah.
to put Grog in harm's way.
Sure.
Mm.
So, what do you guys want to do right now?
Great question.
Okay, first, before we decide on who's going to be where, let's ask him where, to mark on the map, for example, where the trap can be sprung from and what's the best place in terms of damage or the best place to lure the
Yeah.
competition. The fucking thing, I forget his name.
Okay, sure.
Also, the
So,
trolls inside, I mean, the goblins inside the cave, do they all belong to this one, or like, is it gonna help us move around freely?
right.
Have
Yeah, so
him.
I'll help answer both of those questions. I'll answer both of those questions, right?
Okay.
So to answer Caladan's first question, how does this entire trap work, right? So Yemek looks at you and he says, there are two critical choke points. We have lined up large piles of debris and dirt and rocks and logs.
Mhm.
We have placed them in two places in the interior of the cave, here
Mm-hmm.
and here.
Mm.
Okay?
Okay.
These are the traps. They're designed to unleash the most sudden, devastating flood that will entirely like channel through this pathway
Mm-hmm.
and push anyone who is in this path all the way out,
Mm.
right? Unfortunately, it won't flood any of the chambers, but
Mm.
it'll push anyone over here and cause
Yeah.
them significant damage. It's a massive torrent that it takes immense amount of strength to fight against, right?
Hmm.
So that's something that he says. He does also say that the way that you unleash this trap over here and here is in two ways. There are two levers in this wall over here, right?
Hmm.
Mm.
On this wall over here, if you walk down this path and climb up those stairs, you see two levers there. When you activate lever number one, it unleashes the first dam, and so on and so forth, right? So that's how
Fantastic.
the dam works. That's the dam. Now, coming to your question, Deepika, which is, what is it again? Sorry, I forgot.
No, like this goblin, do you think he has like he can get a
Hmm.
safe passage through the
Right,
cave without other goblins picking a fight
right,
with us?
right. So what he says right now is that Grog is the guy who is guarding the bridge.
Mm,
Gotcha.
mm,
Okay, so Grog is gonna listen to me, but make sure you tell him that Yimik sent me. Right. So you
mm,
guys make sure that it's Yimik's word. He
mm.
might require some convincing, but he will listen to you. But he remember, guys, he's a coward. He's not gonna fight for you.
Right.
Okay.
Will he come
Uh,
along with
Alistair,
I,
us?
he's not gonna fight for you, but he can come along with you probably. But I don't think he will move away from his position.
Oh,
Right.
Alistair, I
Yeah.
need to drop off.
Okay. No problem. No problem. We'll figure it
Yeah,
out. Yeah.
yeah. Just
See
pick
ya.
my javelin because it's still lying around.
No problem. All right, guys. Guys, next time around, let's try to kind of make sure this doesn't happen, and we have enough time for it, right? Because otherwise, it's like
Yeah, yeah.
with fighting without a party members, it kind of leaves the story hanging. But no problem. I know you told me already, so no problem. That.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. See ya.
Okay.
see you,
See ya.
man.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye
All
Bye,
bye.
right.
everyone.
So yeah, these guys are your enemies.
Right.
They are very loyal to Klarg. Klarg is the big hulking bugbear over here. So there are 4 goblins over here that are loyal to Klarg, and
Yeah.
one that is loyal to Yimik. Uh,
And
yeah.
and Grog won't move. You're saying from this position, according to Yimik.
He doesn't say that he won't move, but he'll say that he'll require a lot of convincing in case you want him to do your bidding, right?
Okay.
But he's not the kind of guy who is generally gonna listen to outsiders.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'll just get
Okay.
a drink of water. Just give me a second.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I think what we should do is take Yimik with us and make sure he's the one who convinces Grog, and we'll then get Grog to go and tell Clark whatever they think would be most likely to get him to come out of that chamber and into position for the trap.
How will we go with Emek? There is a goblin stationed here, and there are
That's
two
Grog.
goblins stationed
That's
here.
Grog.
That's
So
Grog. Oh,
that's
Yeah, this
Grog. So
one on
we'll
the
go
bridge is
through this.
Grog.
We'll go through this pathway. With Yimik, we'll encounter Grog and only Grog first. Give him instructions to pass on to Clark to make sure that he comes out of this and moves into the trap. Once Grog is out of position, or even with this, I can sneak down next to the bridge and access the levers. And I think I can do it without being seen by the other two. Now, for this to work, also, I think we need the rest, because if this works and then Clark gets washed downstream, we'll need the rest of the party to be in position to ambush him and attack him. We
Okay.
can't be following afterwards.
Where's Clark though?
Clark is one sec.
Clark
Here.
is here.
Can you click and show me? Oh, well, he
Yeah.
said the water doesn't flood the chambers, right?
It doesn't flood the chambers, which is why we need to get Clark out. So Grog
Yeah,
needs to
yeah,
go
yeah.
give him a message and get him out of here
Yeah.
and into position, say, like in the stream.
Yeah, yeah.
So
What
it
do
could be
what do we?
something
Yeah, but what do we tell Clark to get him out?
something related either to the wolves, perhaps, because that is right next to the wolf chamber, or they can say that they've captured something or something relating to the wolves, maybe something that'll get. We can ask Yimik what is likely to get Clark out, what will anger him, or what will get him out of this, and to come alone, possibly, or even with his minions.
See, since Grog isn't going to fight for us anyway, I think it's best if he operates the levers.
Do you want to trust him with that?
I also have a mage hand that I could use for the levers.
You have a
A
what?
mage hand. You can do that remotely, as in like from a distance.
I think 30 feet.
Okay. The other thing is now which way, because it's likely because of the cave in or whatever that's there that we had to climb up. I had to climb up to see them. They're likely to take the main passage and possibly across the bridge and then come out. So we can't be anywhere there. The rest of the party will have to evacuate and go assemble near the woods. So maybe Nymeria, maybe
Yeah,
you could hide.
no, that's why I was suggesting. See, if we can go up that small hole and we can lure him down, he will come to where the wolves are because that's the only way he can access that chamber. In the meantime, Grok can trigger both the dams and he can flood the entire thing. In the meantime, we can run out and wait near the mouth of the cave. When the water pushes him out, we can finish him off once he's lying there.
Hmm.
Do you think
This has too many moving parts because we're implicitly trusting Gimmick and we're trusting Grog.
Yeah, so I
Grog,
don't think we should be trusting Grog. So see, someone can hide under the bridge, and since
they'll
Grog
also
is
get swept away.
sorry,
They'll also get swept away if they're hiding under the bridge.
but after this Clark passes, can climb up and then access the levers, and the lever position is safe. But yeah, then we can't assist in the final. Okay. Yeah, and then can come out once it's done. Good work. Can we ask? Can we ask Gimmick what's likely to get Clark to come out, and also which route he's likely to take? Because hulking fellow, he may just jump down and follow. He may not take the long way around.
It's a 3 foot big hole. He won't fit in there.
Ah, okay.
You're the only one who can go in and out.
What if he just sends the minions and stays? Leaders gradually lead from the front lines.
Then we'll finish the minions one by one and we'll send you back up there.
So much planning, huh? Guys, make a decision.
Decide, guys.
Everyone, have you spoken? Like, it's more like right now I just hear Vivek and Rohan talking. So what about you, Deepika and Kath?
I think we need to get more information, like they said, on how to lure him.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Deeps?
I just
All right.
don't. I don't know. I just don't feel like I can trust the goblin at all.
Absolutely. They just captured you and tortured you for an
Yeah.
entire day.
So I feel like I have to
Mm.
stay in character and be like, no, fuck this guy. I don't want to work with him.
Okay. So you ask Yemek if the plan, if you ask him basically like, is there a particular way that we can make this more feasible? And Yemek says that Grog is loyal to me, yes, but I don't think he's gonna just do your bidding just like that.
Mhm.
What you could rather try doing is making sure that Clark walks up and comes to inspect the traps perhaps for damage that might or might not be there, because that is something that my friend Grok can go and communicate to Clark. Grok can go and tell Clark that seems to be something off with the traps. And at that point in time, from a distance, you guys seem like capable adventurers. I'm sure you'll be able to figure something out. If you can trigger it, that'll be the best bet to making sure he's hit. And at the same time, if you guys have a split party waiting at the mouth of the cave to finish him off, that would be the best way to end
Mm.
his life.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
what we
help
were
with.
talking about.
Okay.
Tell Cat. I'm sorry.
I can use my mage hand to trigger the trap from a bit far.
Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe if you hide at the mouth of the cave, that's just right next to the bridge, out of sight. And then once Clark say goes down to inspect the traps, you can like maybe trigger it like from the bridge if that range works.
Does the bridge also get affected by the flood?
I don't think so. It looks like it's high enough, but we can
Yeah.
check with Emek.
It's quite high. It's quite high.
Oh,
It's
okay.
around 15 to 20 feet high, so it's not going to get affected by the torrent. But yeah. All right, so Yimik says, get going, motherfuckers. What are you just sitting here and mumbling about? The day is passing by. Clark is not going to just, you know, that he walks around the cave and inspects. It's almost time when, you know, he might move around the cave, so better start moving.
Does he do that every
Okay,
day?
so I think.
Huh?
Sorry.
Does he do that every day where he walks around the cave?
He walks around the cave just checking in with the rest of the goblins once in a while. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You said every day. But
Okay, so let's do this. Let's split the party.
I see where your
Along
head went though.
Mhm.
So how are you guys gonna do it? You guys want to go to Grog, or how do you want to take it?
So I think Nymeria and I should go towards with Yemek towards Grog and give him this instruction. Tell him to go tell Clark that something's wrong with the traps and get him to go and inspect them. Meanwhile, I think Alaric, Baf, and the Orc can go to the mouth of the river, like down next to the woods, and wait for Clark to get washed up there. And we'll join immediately after.
Sure.
Yeah.
Does
Uh,
that work?
Vivek, sorry, Bart.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I like kind of Bart's plan of putting Caladan in danger as well, but he knows he's not going to take that up.
No, not happening.
That was way more interesting in my opinion, though. But yeah. Okay, so you guys go up here. So Bellatrix, you come to the entrance of the cave. There are no enemies by, so it's fine. Alaric, for the sake on his behalf, I'm moving him there as well.
Yep.
Who else is it?
Baf.
Bart.
Baf is also there. Yeah.
Is
Okay.
it possible to get Alaric to heal me?
For the sake of right now, I'll allow that. You take 5 points of.
No, actually, I think I know Alaric really well. I'm sure he'd want to heal Bellatrix rather than Baf. And considering Bellatrix is a melee like hand-to-hand combatant, and Baf is always like skulking around in the shadows from behind, I think it's more important to be healing her.
All right. So here's the thing about lay on hands, right? So he gets 5 points of healing that he can split across. So what I'm going to do is right now Bart seems to be hurt for much longer time, so I'm going to give him 3 healing, and Bellatrix gets a +2 healing. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Your total is 9, right, Bellatrix? Sorry, I
I
just
can't see anything,
no.
by the way. I can't see mine.
Oh,
If you click on your character, you should be able to see like 3 numbers. One's your armor class, one's your initiative, and one's your health.
I have speed, current hit points, temporary hit points. Is that what
no,
you're talking
Adela Deepika.
No,
So
if you click on your
yeah, you
my-
get like a red circle, a green circle. You see a token, right? Like the little circle with your picture in
Yeah.
on the map.
Wait. Yeah, but it's like
Yeah, when you
I selected that, but you other than I wanted me to select. Wait.
when you just click on it, you get 3
Oh,
numbers on top,
wait.
like
I
1,
put
10.
select. Sorry, 1, 10, and 13. Yeah.
You've got 10 hit points. Your armor class is 13, and your initiative is 1. Okay.
Okay.
So Nymeria, Caladan, you are here. What do you guys want to
Yeah.
do? You want to go talk to?
So no, we're taking Yemek with us.
Okay, you're taking
We're going to
Yemek.
get Yemek to do the talking to Grog and give
Okay.
him instructions.
Fair
So like
enough.
Grog is none the wiser that there are other say parties involved.
Mhm. Okay.
So, yeah. go ahead.
Yemek grumbles he's not too comfortable being bossed around, but he knows that this is what needs to be done to get dealt with the larger evil, right? So, yeah, you guys reach Grog. He looks terrified to see his boss just hanging around with 2 weird strangers. He has not seen any of you before. He's completely unaware of the fact that you literally slaughtered half of his friends back in the other part of the cave. And he looks at Yemek and says, "What, boss?" Yemek looks at him and says, "These are our friends for the day right now. Finally managed to find a way to crack Clark's skull, Grog, and these are my fellow partners in crime who are going to help me accomplish that. Do whatever they say. Let's get this done tonight, right? So, yeah, it's your turn, guys. What do you want to do?"
So we tell Grog to go and tell Clark that there's something wrong with the trap, something that will get him to go down and actually inspect them. Since they're familiar with the traps, I'm sure Grog can think of something that'll convince Clark to go and check, and something that possibly only Clark can fix. Maybe there's something that requires his strength or intellect or whatever else.
Right.
So then we send Grog in and we continue waiting here, hidden. And
Okay.
hopefully, Grog will lower Clark and get him to go down and actually check.
Okay, so Grog moves away, like he walks along this path, listening to Yemek. Yemek just gives a nod, and he just follows instructions. He doesn't make eye contact with you guys. And you hear from all the way over here, you hear 2 other goblins standing by the trap, and they seem to be talking, and you're able to hear some part of the conversation. A goblin says, "I hate waiting. Why Why do we gotta sit here anyway? The water's not going anywhere. The other one seems to reply, the boss says we wait, we wait. I'm not getting on Clark's bad side. This guy's saying, I heard Clark eat someone last week. He wasn't even mad, he was just hungry, it seems. Saying, just keep shut the fuck up. He'll eat us too if we don't listen to him. Fine, fine. And they just keep grumbling around. This guy walks all the way over here. He goes ahead and he looks at Clark and he says, hey, boss, looks like we've got bad news. The traps don't seem to be functioning. It looks like there's a small leak on the entrance of the cave over here. And we are none the wiser. Like, I honestly don't know how to fix this. Could you just come have a look? Without your presence, I don't think we can trigger this trap if push comes to shove. Clark looks at this guy not suspiciously, but with concern, like, why is this even a part of my team? Such incapable buffoons by my side. But he mumbles and grumbles and he says, he looks at the other two goblins over here and he says, you keep watch. This loot is hard earned. I don't want to, I just make sure you keep watch. And he asks Grog to lead the way. So Grog and Clark, they make all the way over here. Clark comes over here and he's like, hey boss, it's over here. Why don't you go have a look? So Clark heftily steps down the stairs. He comes over here and walks up this path. His boots are wet. He looks at it and grimaces like, why the fuck? You guys should be doing this. Why am I over here? But yeah, Clark is over here right now. What do you guys want to do?
Nymeria, do it. Use Mage Hand and trigger the levers.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So Nymeria just uses her sorcery and conjures up a transparent, translucent looking like a hand, like the hand from Adam's family. And it
The
seems
thing.
to just move. Yeah,
The
the
thing,
thing.
yes.
Yeah, it moves towards the lever. Grog just seems surprised, like, what the hell is this? Clark doesn't see it, by the way, his back is turned. She unleashes the torrent. The freaking the rubble just breaks and the water rushes through. The entire cave rumbles, and you hear the sound of an unrelenting force just pushing Clark all the way the tunnel. He seems to roll and try to fight. He seems to grab at every single corner that he can, but he fails miserably. He's thrown and pushed from every side. He takes at least 7 hits of damage as he reaches over here to the edge, falling right at Bart's feet at the entrance. Yeah. What do you do? So right now it's Alaric, Bart, and Bellatrix versus the leader. Why don't you guys roll initiative, no?
Yep.
How do I do that?
Just open
Oh.
up your character sheet, and I think there should be an initiative thing there.
I don't know. Next to armor, I think, or something.
Oh,
Yeah. Click
Yep.
that initiative.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. So Bart rolled a 2. Deepika rolled a 20. Wow. So that's great. You are the first.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay. So
Oh, Alaric
Bellatrix.
isn't there. Oh shit. Okay.
So I'll take his thing, but I'll do very standard attacks only. That's okay.
Okay.
Should we stop here since it is combat, as in like with Alaric also involved? Or do we continue?
We can stop if you want, but I just want to get done with this encounter so we can
Yeah,
move
sure,
ahead with
sure.
the. But if you guys have time, do you guys want to stop and move forward later? It's 10:30.
No, I'm good. I'm good with things. Just Alaric and participation. Let's finish this.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So it's my turn.
Yes.
No, Alaric, as in you need to roll for Alaric's initiative, I think. Or keep him last, whatever.
I'll just play him last. That's okay. He
Yeah.
has a initiative of 11, which is
Second, okay.
still
yeah.
better than.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So can I use my hand axe?
Yes, you can. Go
Okay.
ahead.
But is it close enough, or do I use a
Yeah,
javelin?
yeah, yeah. No, you are close enough. It's fine. Just imagine that he is like really in range with you guys,
Okay.
right? Yeah. At this point in time, you don't need to see the map and shit. You can just kind of think of it in your like how it would be in your minds,
Okay, then
right?
I think I'll go
Yeah.
with a great axe.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 11.
Okay.
What do I do?
11 unfortunately doesn't hit
Oh
the
shit. Okay.
bugbear. Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool. Who is it next?
It's
I think
Alaric.
it's Alaric's turn. I would hit with my one hand axe, and 18 that
Oh,
hits,
Whoa.
and that does 7 damage.
Fantastic.
Okay, so that takes my guy down 7. Okay, cool. That is a great amount of damage. Right, Bart, it's your turn.
I think I can't see my spells for some reason. I want to cast Hex on him.
Hex, is it?
Yeah.
It'll be at the bottom, I guess, like beyond a couple of pages.
Oh. Yeah, spells.
Yeah. You can cast Hex. What is Hex? You place a curse on a creature that you can see within range. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1/6 necrotic damage to the target. Oh,
Nice.
beautiful. This is a bonus action, so you can take another action at this point.
Then I'll do an Eldritch Blast on him first.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead and do that for me.
Oh.
Okay, that doesn't hit. Fine, no problem. Let's move. It's Deepika, it's your turn.
yeah.
I'm also moving a little further back.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Question. We also make our way towards the entrance to help them.
Yeah, sure. You guys can. But right now, you guys are not in combat, so you guys can explore the caves if you want to, either. Like both of you, Caladan and Nymeria, if you want to decide what you want to do, let's finish this combat first. But
Yeah.
you guys can probably just chat on the side of it.
Yeah. So
Great
let's.
axe again.
Oh, beautiful. That's 17.
Cool.
That
Nice.
manages to hit. Just click that great axe
Yeah.
thing right below. That's 7 damage that
Go.
cleaves into his armor, doing a great amount of damage. He is bleeding.
Let's go.
He is prone. Yeah.
Isn't it Alaric's turn now?
Yeah, Alaric does.
So I think we should also join in now. I think the torrent of water has like come down, so we can probably make our way back and help them finish off. And it doesn't look like we were also in position here to see if the rest of the goblins would swarm or follow once we trigger the traps. But it doesn't look like they're moving, so I think we can go down and join them and help this clog
By
off.
the way, I don't think that would be needed because Alaric
Okay.
just rolled a 22
Oh.
and it's 7 slashing damage. He manages
Nice.
to cut Clog's head off. He doesn't know even what hit them. He doesn't even know what happened. He doesn't.
Nice.
He hasn't managed to get one hit on you. Clog isn't dead, right? Clog has a couple of things by his side, by the way, which you guys can look into if you want to. But yeah,
Yeah, I want to.
seems
Can I?
Yes, loot the cops.
loot the cops. Loot the cops. Okay, so Clog, hold on. Yeah.
Is Clark my dad? No, joking.
So yeah, Clog seems to have. Unfortunately, you will never know.
Damn
You
it!
killed him.
Mm.
If you
Can I
talk to
take
him,
a
probably.
DNA sample? Fuck. Yeah, I don't know.
You can if you want to. You can carry his head around with you if you
Oh,
want
that'd
to.
be fun. Yeah. Wear it like a
You want to
mask.
do that?
Daddy issues much? Nope. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so Deepika, sorry, what's her name? Bellatrix takes the bleeding head in her hand
Yeah.
and just puts it in her bag for
Yeah.
some strange reason. There is, it looks like he has a really powerful mace, this headless corpse. And
Mace?
it's called the Morning
Morning
Mace.
Star.
Yeah, Morning Star. Mace is like, how do you call it? Hanuman Parla.
Oh shit. Okay.
Is that what a mace is?
Sure.
No, but a morning star is different. I mean, is it called morning star or is it a morning star?
Hold
Dude,
on.
when you said
Morning.
mace, I thought pepper spray, and I'm like, what kind of
Mm.
immersive
Oh, wait,
universe?
actually,
You said
Yeah.
Morningstar.
Yeah, hey, it's a morning star. It's something like
So
this, guys.
Morningstar is basically like a spiked ball on a chain with
Oh
a
shit, yeah, okay,
handle.
okay, that I understand. Yeah, okay.
Okay, some
Cool.
BDSM stuff. Okay, cool.
No, it's not BDSM stuff. Oh my
Listen,
god, what are you into? Damn, son. That's some like 7 level BDSM stuff.
naughty,
Uh,
naughty. Go on.
okay,
Yeah,
and there's a javelin. There is 25 gold coins and 50 silver coins
I'll take
and
all
two
the 25.
potions of healing.
Okay.
You guys are okay with her just stealing all the money?
No. It has to be shared at the party. I'm sure no one will let her do this. I hope.
But I'm new. Let me do this.
You're new, so you get nothing.
What the fuck?
You've been rescued. You get your life.
Okay, man. Okay, man. Great. Mm.
Okay, so how do you guys want to? For now, I would say that you think of the loot later. I'll just copy paste the loot in the chat or something, and you guys can figure out how you wanna
Yeah.
split the loot later. Okay,
Mm.
cool. So that's done. Nymeria and Caladan, you are at the entrance. You know that there are goblins in, but without Clark, their leader, they are not going to attack you. Yemek makes sure he knows that, right?
Hmm.
Just while this is happening, Yemek is right behind Nymeria and Caladan
Oh boy.
on the end of the bridge.
Oh, this.
He just looks at both of you. He
Mhm.
looks further. He knows that Clark is gone. And he pushes both of you off the edge of the bridge. Good riddance, he says.
Fuck.
Right?
Told ya.
Both of you take
Yeah. No, I
4
was actually
damage.
gonna backstab him, but yeah, beat me to it.
Yeah, you guys take 4 damage. And yeah, for now he just walks backwards. He doesn't seem too interested right now to kill you guys. But yeah, that's pretty much what you know. Yeah, cool.
Cool. So let's wait down, regroup with the party, and then make our way up to kill the rest of these fuckers.
Sorry, who?
I said, since we're in the river, we'll go down back to the mouth and meet up with the rest of the party, and
Right.
then we'll make our way up together and finish them all off.
Sure. By the way, these goblins have moved here as well because they kind of heard all the rumbling and tumbling, and
Right.
they're all
Right.
over here, right?
Yeah.
So they're all kind of they're trying to understand what's happened. And just FYI, there's a lot of loot here.
Yes.
Yes, I
Yep. The entire
remember.
treasure trove, wizards brew and stuff.
Yeah, cool. Do you want to end the thing right now, or do you guys want to finish, kind of try something?
I'm okay with either which way. What do you guys want to do?
I suppose we could get the loot. There's no one there.
Yeah, might as well. But I think you
Cool.
can't enter this way, no? Can you? There's like.
I can go up. I can. And
Caldan can go.
there's
Okay.
also a rope,
Oh,
so I can easily go up and I can start handing everything down.
Mhm.
But don't you want to finish off the goblins?
Why?
Let them live, man. What did they do to you?
Well, they pushed me off the fucking bridge for starters.
But did you die though? But did you
Did
die?
you die?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
whatever the party decides, I'm
it was
okay.
that one goblin that actually killed his own whoever.
Yeah, eunuch.
He's
Or
fucked up,
the
man.
eunuch, as
The
you like to call him.
eunuch with the
I
guy
wouldn't
with the
mind making eunuch a eunuch before we leave, but yeah, sure, whatever you guys want.
sure. But yeah, sure. But I'm all about
Okay.
them goblin rights, I guess. I don't know.
Goblins.
Hey,
I-
by the way, you both are lawyers. Vivek, meet Deepika. You guys
What?
both
No.
are lawyers.
Oh, I'm also a
Are you
lawyer, by the way, but yes.
yeah, crazy?
Oh,
Me
wow,
and Vivek were
really?
roommates in college, we're like batchmates.
What? I didn't hear you, man. Tell what?
No, we were roommates in college.
Oh shit, really?
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm also studying I'm doing my LLM here. Human rights.
Oh, nice. Belgium. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's why
Where
goblin
did you
rights.
do your LLB?
VIT Chennai.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. What about you guys? Christ or something? Wait, are you in Bangalore or something?
NUJS.
NUS? No, what?
NUJS.
NUJS. Oh fuck, you're smart then. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure, man.
No, he is smart. He plays board games brilliantly. I know Rohan is the same as well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I can tell then.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Cool.
Room full of lawyers, and
Uh,
nobody cares about rights of poor
No,
living
no.
creatures. Yeah, I mean, sounds about right.
uh, Okay, cool. So you guys, let's make like I don't want to
Yeah.
kind of make it nitty gritty and ask where you're going and all that stuff. You guys are there. Caladan,
Yeah.
it seems like scaling this is like nobody's business for you. You easily make your way upwards. Now you
Yep.
just describe yourself as a party how you want to do this, right? I'll just explain to you what is there as loot. Okay. So there's like a bunch of crates that are just filled with ale, but
Yeah.
it seems not too heavy. You, Caladan, noticed that there seems to be a bunch of bottles broken. So you don't know if Stanimir is going to be really happy with what you guys managed to bring back. You remember that at the entrance of the cave, a bunch of the goblins were just drunk, passed out, piss drunk. So these guys just are going through these bottles of wine like nobody's business.
Yeah.
Uh, but there are a significant amount of crates
Bottles
that
left. Yeah.
bottles you can manage to kind of
Yeah.
probably lift through what do you call a rope system or
Yeah.
whatever over
Yeah.
here without alerting any of these goblins who seem
Yeah.
oblivious to what's happening. There's a chest,
Yes.
however,
Yes.
on this corner
Yeah. I
over here
remember that.
somewhere. You don't know what's inside, but you can choose to
Yeah.
go look at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not the kind of chess that Caladan is interested in.
Yeah. What the heck is the
That is
name, by the
true.
way? Yeah?
That is
Caladan
true.
Boob. I'm
Oh yeah,
just
that's me and Vivek going back and forth. I make him barf and he makes me move. But anyway.
great. Great.
Okay, so I have my rope with me. So I start and I will tie this up and start lowering crates
Mhm.
down to the party in the former wolf whatever pen. And then once that's done, I'm gonna make my way to the chest and try and pick it. I
All
will
right.
roll. Do you want me to roll this thing? Like
It seems to be open.
Okay, great.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put what's there, but I'll explain to you what it is. There's a finely made glaive. I don't know how to explain what a glaive is. It's kind of like a how do I
It's a thing you throw, but large. It's like a large throwing star.
can I put this in the chat or something? In the chat club.
No, a glaive is a. No, I thought it was like a naginata, like a this thing. No,
Yeah, no, it's in Dota. It's what Luna has.
no, but traditionally, I mean, they may have changed it for that. But isn't that like a thing on a spear? Like it's a weapon,
Exactly. Do you see it in the chat, in the general chat in Discord? I put two pictures.
no? One sec. Uh,
Oh, I just googled it. Yeah.
Do you see it in the chat though?
yeah, it's like a naginata or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a very finely made glaive with a dwarven smith mark. It has very intricate carvings. It looks like it's something built by dwarves that might reside in mountains, right? It's a
Perfect.
melee, a martial glaive. It
Yeah.
can do 10 slashing damage. It's two-handed, and it seems to be worth pretty much. It's pretty good. It's something that would suit a paladin, right?
Okay. Damn
There
it,
is-
dwarven made, but it's not dwarven sized. Oh, such is life.
Yeah. There is it's called the glaive of the mountain. Okay. There is a wand of fiendish fire. It's a blackened wand with a like a faint red glow, and it's pulsing with infernal energy. It allows a user to cast Firebolt as a cantrip if they don't already know it, and does an extra d4 damage on ranged spell attacks.
Can I
Once
call
per
dibs?
short rest, you can use it. It's suited for a person who doesn't have like Firebolt or spells and stuff like that because you never
Oh,
learned
that's
it.
me. I'm totally taking that. I love magic.
But,
I've been wanting to learn it for a while.
but I call dibs. No?
Well, too bad. I'm the one who's here.
Damn it.
I won't even tell you that I have it.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I betray my
So
own
there is
team?
also
Okay, never mind.
you can
Carry
choose.
on.
Yeah. There seems to be a very beautiful, soft pair of black leather boots that just seems to absorb sound. It's called the Boots of the Silent Stride, something that would suit a rogue. It grants advantage on stealth checks when
Fantastic.
moving on like natural ground, right? So yeah,
You can't have both, Caladan.
Of course I can. I don't even tell the party. Come on and hope they don't notice.
yeah. And finally, there seems to be a really beautiful ring. It's called the Ring of the Ice Dragon's Breath. It's a small silver ring shaped like a dragon's head, its eyes gleaming with the red gemstones. The effect is that once per long rest, the wearer can add one additional damage roll to ice based spells. So if they are doing damage with an ice based spell and they're rolling something, they add another dice, double damage, but only once per.
Long rest.
Yeah.
But that Eldritch Blast is a no. So either Nymeria or Barf can have it. They can decide.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna copy paste
Yep.
the stuff in the chat so you guys can make your choice.
Hmm.
Right. So these are the things that you guys have kind of gotten. And Caladan, you have managed to kind of lift those crates and put them up in this area.
Yeah.
Long story short, there's around 4 to 5 crates. Each of you get a big crate, and you bring all of this loot back to the camp, right?
Hmm.
So Stanimir is waiting there, and he is delighted to see you guys back alive. And he notices this new greenish woman who seems to be walking towards everyone as well, and he just asks, like, "Who are you? Like, who? I thought you it was five. Who is this strange new woman?
Mm-hmm.
What do you say?"
I say I don't know myself.
All right,
You
yeah.
tell me.
Uh,
Um,
okay. So Stanimir asks, "Hey, did you kill the goblins? What happened? What happened, guys?"
We killed most of them.
Mhm.
There
Okay.
are still a couple left that managed to escape us, so be a little careful with your travels.
Damn. Okay. So he looks at the 4 5 crates that you guys have brought and he asks you to put it down. He scampers and hurries through every single crate that he can. Looks like he's searching for one particular something. And he finally gets his hand on this champagne bottle. It looks like something that's worth a lot. And he looks at it. Unfortunately, it looks like it has been drunk and there's not even a single drop of the champagne left. He curses the piece of shit goblins and he exclaims that this one bottle is worth 700 gold. Just that. It seems to be the last of its kind wine that was made by the Wizards of Wine Brewery in Barovia that shut down 10 years ago because of some strange reason. And this particular champagne is the reason why he was so like adamant in probably getting you guys help and stuff, right? He approaches Bart. He immediately apologizes and says sorry for being a bit racist towards you last time around.
what
I
did he
really
say?
appreciate
Spill the
he
tea.
called him a red devil bitch or something because Bart has like horns and he's like
But
grayish reddish.
that's cool though. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're not used to the Barovians, they are not used to seeing people from like other races, right?
Hmm.
Uh,
Okay.
and he also thanks he is still at he was when you arrived at least
Mm-hmm.
at the grave that you guys kind of the little burial site that you did for
What is
his dog,
up?
right? He thanks Bart specially for the beautiful eulogy that he had said for Elise.
Mm.
And he pulls out a strangely carved small wooden dog tag. Okay. And it seems to have the word Elise written on it.
Okay.
He gives it to Bart and he says, use this, it'll help you in your travels. Bart, you immediately gain this charm of the loyal hound. Once per day, you can cast Find Familiar and it'll bring out the spectral spirit of the hound. It'll stay for an hour, it cannot fight, but it will alert you of any danger and serve as a comforting companion,
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
right? Uh, he explains to you that he is very suspicious of tieflings due to his prejudices and stuff. He wants to respect you, and he tells you that moving forward, he will try not to be as judgmental of people.
Can I
Moving
ask him
forward,
something?
yeah, absolutely.
Can I ask him if he's seen any other green people like me?
Stanimir looks at you up and down and he says, I have seen plenty of half orcs in my travels, but not a Barovian that comes to mind. But one thing that I would like to tell you, strange woman, is you should probably go and consult the help of Madam Eva. She might have answers for you.
All right.
The sun has set. You guys finally take warmth in the comfort of the camp nearby. You have your loot. You've gained some new friends. Stanimir goes about addressing any wounds that you might have. If you guys are hurt, he heals, so you all regenerate back to your
Oh,
normal
fantastic.
health. And then he brings out a pair of cards and he tells, hey guys, I have a lovely game. I will pick out a card and you guys, based on
He
what
brings out
suit
a
comes
pair
up,
of cards.
sorry, a deck of cards.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. A deck of cards, and he says, like, based on the suit that comes up, let's play a playful game. You have to reveal something about yourself, right? So the heart is for a story of any loved one or any like family or something like that, anything that you might have heard, or something. So sorry, not heard, like something about you. That's something related to love, loss, something like that. Diamonds is about something about money or victory or something like that. If you get clubs, you have to tell a tragic tale, and if you have spades, you have to tell a tale of loss and defeat, right?
Hmm.
Now, I would prefer if we save this thing around like until Alaric is back because that will be great for you guys, right? For now, let's just stop right now. But one thing I want to kind of end with is this one thing, right? Stanimir looks at the camp. You guys are all huddled around the camp. He fills his mouth with wine and he spits it into the fire. The flame turns from orange to green, and they seem to dance and sway, and a dark shape appears to come from the bonfire's core. And then he says, we come from an ancient land whose name is no longer remembered, a land of kings. Our enemies forced us from our homes, and now we wander on the lost roads. Our kind, what we call the Vistani. As he speaks, the dark shape in the fire takes the form of a man being knocked off from his horse. There seems to be a spear at his side, right? Stanimir continues his conversation. He says, one night, a wounded soldier staggered into our camp and he collapsed. We nursed him, we healed him, we quenched his thirst with our best wine. He survived. We asked him who he was. He would never say. All he said was that he wanted to return home, but he was trapped in the depth of trouble with his enemies. We the Vistani, took him and we kept him safe as our own. We made sure we helped him reach his homeland. His enemies hunted him and they were on him like a pack of dogs, but we helped him get him back to his homeland. In the depths of the bonfire, you see the shadowy figure again appear. It's a dark figure standing with sword drawn, and it seems like there's a battle happening, right? This man of royal blood fought to protect us as we protected him. We bore him safely to his home. As we protected him, and he thanked us and he said, I owe you my life. Stay as long as you wish in my land. Leave when you choose, and know that you will always be safe here. Right now, what Stanimir is talking about, he's talking about the land of Barovia and the fact that it is surrounded by clouds. Sorry, not clouds, like fog, an impenetrable fog. So no one can come in and out of Barovia other than the Vistani. And this is his backstory of like why the Vistani is allowed to travel in and out, right? The figure in the dancing fire vanquishes its final foe. Seems like a death happening. Seems like the two people know each other, and it disperses. A curse has befallen our noble prince, turning him into a tyrant. We alone have the power to leave his domain. We have traveled far and wide to find heroes such as yourself to end our Dread Lord's curse and put his troubled soul to rest. Our leader, Madam Eva, knows all. Will you return to Barovia with us and speak with her?
Sounds like an adventure. Let's. And Bellatrix might get some answers about her past as well.
Yep.
I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that wraps up the adventure, guys. Thank you so much. That was the official session one, I guess, because this was all supposed to happen last time around. But yeah, that was it.
Awesome. Wait, we're forgetting something very important.
Huh?
Go on.
Quest rewards. I was promised alcohol. Lots of it.
Well, you are surrounded by alcohol, by the way.
I know, but like, can I drink it? It's the question.
Absolutely, you can. You can drink as much as you want.
Are you
You can even
18?
ask.
Are you 21?
I'm 40. I'm very much allowed to.
Then why are you asking, man?
Oh, God.
Fair enough.
All right. Okay.
What happened to
Okay.
Alice's thing?
Oh, I don't know, dude.
Also, you guys can find the whole thing on YouTube, huh?
What? Really?
Yeah,
What the
I
fuck
told
did
you
you do?
I told you I'm streaming, right?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
you did?
Yeah, I did.
But the overlay was completely fucked. Everything was
Bro,
fucked.
yeah, I had to make some changes and it's not perfect, but now I know what to
Mhm.
expect, what needs to be on screen, whatever. So next time it'll be better, I promise.
Oh, beautiful.
There's so many
Nice.
people in the chat who are like, I usually stream Call of Duty, so all of them are like, why are you? It feels like an office meeting. And the team leader is like
Uh,
talking. So
uh,
it's okay. It'll take some time for them to adapt, I guess, but it's okay. Yep.
All right.
Done.
Okay, that's it, guys. How was your first session, Deepika? I know it's a lot at the
I'm
start, you know.
I actually enjoyed it, to be honest. It was refreshing for me to like imagine shit, and it's been a while since I had to do that. So it was nice. It was
All
nice. I
right.
really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Great. We'll catch up next week then, guys. Figure out timings and let me know, and we'll see each other next time.
Every Sunday, is that the plan?
Sunday or Saturday, depending on how the like because everyone has their own thing going on. Like it's hard to find time, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm comfortable with whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, whatever the party wants, we'll make sure that we get it. Yeah.
Okay, fair.
Next Sunday, I'm completely at your disposal.
Now you decided to turn on the lights.
Yeah. Got too dark, man, halfway through.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay, guys. See ya. Take care.
Yeah, it was really nice meeting all of
Yeah,
you.
Yes, likewise.
likewise.
See you
See ya.
next weekend, I guess.
See you. Bye. Yep.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.